I want to say everybody hit the like button. If you pull up, make sure you hit the like button. If you didn't already, shout out to everybody in the chat. I see my brother Simply Ball dropping in the chat. I see WBB Women's Basketball Universe. Shout out to Makisha Watson. And shout out to Cut the Israel Talk Sports. Shout out to y'all being the first ones to pull up. Everybody subscribe to the channel. If you see Bees Sports Buzz, subscribe to her channel, please. I mean, she's doing a great job. She just started a couple days ago, and she's doing a great job. You know, subscribe to the Perspective with 80s, baby. I'm at 390. Just give me the 400, please. You get what I'm saying? Give me the 400, something like, you know what I mean? And my brother Fast Break. What's the whole title?
I'm pulling up the rear. So people, it's short for Fast Break, but it's FSTBRK. You know what I'm saying? So if you go on YouTube with the @ FSTBRK. You know what I'm saying? Just like you see it on the screen, but it's short for Fast Break. Fast Break was taken, and I just like that name, so I just had to have it. And then I found a nice logo, so you know what I'm saying, I rock with that. But y'all know I just hit 100 subscribers. I'm trying to go up. I'm trying to go up. Thank you, brother. I'm trying to go up. I'm moving slow like a turtle, but I'm trying to get there. So please, if y'all catch this, I got content coming, a couple things on my channel now. It's not a whole lot because I just got started, but please subscribe and hit that like button, and it's gonna be a lot more to come, especially from this show. Moving forward, Wednesday nights. This is our first time, but this is not gonna be the last time. This is something that's gonna be ongoing. These is two dope people that I love debating with, and they got, you know, great perspective. So I want to hear what they got to say, and we ain't gonna agree on everything, but we can agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? So, and we all got personality. We all know the game. So yeah, so like everybody's channel that y'all see, they all up there, and hit the subscribe button. And if y'all ain't feeling too y'all got a little money in your pocket, you know, it's tax time, go ahead and hit that Cash App one time. You know what I'm saying? Help the boy out, help B out, help 80s baby out. You know, we need to try to buy microphones and all that good stuff. We want to look good for y'all and look professional. So go ahead and you know, hit your boy with a Cash App. I ain't got no Cash App yet. As soon as I get a Cash App, I'm gonna bust off this music one time I've been waiting to play. You know what I'm saying?
Really quick too. Piggybacking off what you said, AD. Hey, I want to compliment both of you guys. Your setups look real nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
So we got a lot for the show today. A lot of topics to talk about on the show today. We're gonna talk about the NCAA Women's Basketball Championship predictions. We're gonna then go over to DT retirement. Angel Reese on the ring, and then we're gonna end it with a season prediction for the New York Liberty. First topic of the day is the NCAA Women's Basketball Championship prediction. On the screen, I pulled up the brackets, and I think if you don't know the brackets, you may think you know who your Final Four and your championship prediction gonna be, but these brackets kind of wicked.
Make things interesting.
Matchup, yes. Some interesting things, like I don't know if you know, but South Carolina and UConn right now on the same, and it's Birmingham.
That's gonna be.
They go. Final Four.
I like that.
Then you got Notre Dame and USC meeting each other in the Final Four. This bracket over here, and then up here we got LSU and UCLA. And I think the team with the easiest bracket has to be Texas. Only person
Texas is not being talked about, and oh my God, Maddie Booker, man. Maddie Booker.
Only team I
just got to throw that out here real quick.
Giving Texas a run for their money is probably NC State, maybe TCU, because TCU got size. But I think Texas got a cakewalk to the Final Four.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I do too.
I don't know which one of y'all want to go first, but
I gotta see all the teams. I ain't looked at the brackets yet, so I can't see. I gotta see everybody. Once I see them all, then I can see if it's you look. Judging by the teams you name, they probably have the easiest to get there. You know what I'm saying? But TCU tough. I like their team. Haley Van Lith and Sedona Prince been doing their thing. But I don't know. Brooklyn, you want to go first, or y'all want me to go first? I want to give y'all my Final Four out the bracket. If that's cool. I was just gonna tell y'all who I think was gonna win it all. I mean, I think it's obvious because y'all know who I'm rolling with just because who my team is. I talk about it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows Notre Dame for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with them girls all the way. But, you know, like you said, North Carolina State, Isaiah James, man, when you special, you can knock off a powerhouse, you know what I'm saying, on any given Sunday. So, you know, you never know what's gonna happen when you know, you match up and you lace them up and you got somebody like Isaiah James on the other side, man, in this one game. You know, she can go crazy and go off for 30, 40 points and ruin your whole aspirations to winning the chip. But if I had to pick 4 teams to get to the Final Four with this bracket layout, I hate to go with the big dogs like that. I hate to go with the big dogs, but Notre Dame for me all the way, to be honest. My second pick, and they in the same bracket, but it's USC. It's USC.
In the same bracket, they ain't gonna be able to go to the.
I know. That's why I said it's if I'm just giving my picks out who I think gonna win.
Oh yeah.
And now and looking at bracket play, I'm just gonna give you my Final Four out the bracket, out the how the bracket busts down. All right, so Notre Dame, I'm gonna have to go with Notre Dame. I'm gonna say LSU, South Carolina, and Texas. I mean, that's who I got. And when I think about it, Naty coming out with Juju them, ain't she?
Naty, yep.
Is Naty in the 27?
Yep.
Nobody's talking about Naty. Man, she's a problem. She's a problem. And I know sometimes it be some games where she kind of disappeared. But man, that girl can go. She can go. I know she love KD.
But I ain't gonna give you no pushback right now. I'm gonna give you some pushback on that later.
Okay. I don't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying? But nah, we definitely gonna get into that. But that's my 4 looking at the bracket. And I do have to dissect the bracket a little bit harder because I can't see everything, and I haven't looked. But them is my 4.
Right now, for me, I think he got similar top 4, Final Four. But instead of South Carolina and don't fight, I got UConn.
Okay.
I got Notre Dame, LSU, UConn, and Texas. I just think UConn right now is the most complete team from top to bottom. Like, they really don't have a position that's not covered. Page can be your 1 or your 2. AZ can be your 2 or your 3. They got Sarah Strong in there. And then they got Ice Brady. And then they got the girl who came over from Princeton, I think. Chain, 3-point shooter. I think if UConn click at the right time, they have the most complete team to me to possibly go on and win it all, actually. So I'm taking UConn over South Carolina. I think South Carolina got some position problem at the 3 and at the 1. And I think that's a position where UConn can expose them and take advantage of that because they have those position problems. So right now I got UConn, LSU, Notre Dame, and Texas going to the Final Four.
No USC, huh? You ain't got no faith over there with Juju?
I think USC team is a little young right now. I think the coach is inexperienced. I talked on another live about how I don't believe the coach make adjustments during the game the right time. I think Juju is asked to do a lot in her second year. She's asked to do a lot for that team. And once a team with good defense hone in on that, I think they'll make it difficult for them. And we all expected Kiki to come out and have a much better season than she having so far. And her season is the one that's inconsistent. So I wanna give USC a chance, but I think against a team like Notre Dame where they play hard, they play good defense. I think they're a team that can possibly even get upset early on. I don't know who. Let me see who is in that region with them. You got Louisville, Iowa State, Kentucky. Gonzaga, Utah, Mississippi State, USC, and Hawaii. Right now, USC is looking good in that Lexington division, but a team like Kentucky, who got size too and good shooting, or a team like, let's see, Washington, who's been playing all the top teams tough, been playing the top teams all the way down to the wire. I feel like if that bracket change right there for USC and they get a tougher team in that division with them, I think they'll probably get knocked off early. But I do see them going to the Elite Eight.
I like that.
Listen,
That's dope. Go ahead, brother. My bad.
nah. First of all, just to help you out, AD, because that's a little small. So we can't read it. I put the for you to read it, be able to read it, AD. I put it in the IG. So if you want to pull it up on your personal screen, you can see it. For me, this is difficult. I'm gonna start off with the right answer. Before I get there, you go. That's perfect. Now we can see that. I'm gonna start off with the right answer, which is I don't know.
Right.
Which is I don't know. So I'm gonna start off with that, number one. But now I'm gonna tell you, now that I got I don't know out the way. Shout out to ADP. What's up? What's up, ADP? What's up, lovely?
Hey, shout out to WBB too, because
yes.
She said that I was moving fast with my subscriptions, but I ain't heard though. I ain't heard because you know what I'm saying. Key out here going crazy, man. I love it. Though. I want to give her a shout out though. She definitely deserve every subscription she getting, all the she putting in work, man, and I'm proud
Absolutely.
of her. So, I just want to give you a shout out.
She got a natural. People like her energy.
You too. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she got a natural. But yeah, I saw people saying our names in the chat. I just wanted to show them some love.
Sister Noble too. Sister Noble.
Shout out to Sister Noble.
What up, Sister Noble?
Yes.
Thank you for everything she's done as well. You know what I mean?
Yes. But so when we get into Region 1, Spokane, right, in Los Angeles, UCLA coming out of there. You get what I'm saying? You got Maryland in that bracket. You got LSU in that bracket. UCLA coming out of there. I just feel like sometimes it's your year. I'm not sure if they're gonna win it all, but I feel like they're gonna make it to the big game. So UCLA coming out of Region 1. Region 4. Let's go to Region 2. I was gonna jump to Region 4. Region 2, Texas is coming out of there. You get what I'm saying? Like you said earlier, B, you got NC State that might challenge them. And I love the two girls on NC State, Sanaya Rivers and Isaiah James. Sanaya Rivers, to me, hasn't really, like, she's been inconsistent this year. She had some good games, and then she had some games where she kind of disappears. And Isaiah James, she's been doing Isaiah James-like things, but still, that team hasn't really shown like they're ready for the big game. I think they had their championship against Notre Dame already. You know what I'm saying? So Texas is coming out of Region 1. Region 3 is difficult for me. Region 3 and Region 4 is where the I don't know comes from. You get what I'm saying? Because I look at South Carolina, and I don't bet against Dawn. But then I look at UConn, and I feel like if they're healthy, they played the best game I've seen this year. And we've seen some good games. We've seen Notre Dame play some good games. We've seen USC play some good games. We've seen UCLA play some good games. But that with UConn look like when they healthy is scary. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like UConn coming out of Region 3. But again, it's hard to bet against South Carolina. And then the same thing when I look at Region 4, I want to say Notre Dame because what they've been doing all year, but I don't know. It's something about me that feel like this Juju year or Juju gonna have something to say about all this. She gonna throw a monkey wrench in all this. You get what I'm saying? And that's another team, UFC. We've seen them inconsistent this year. We've seen them play really good games, and we've seen them struggle a little bit. So we don't know what UFC we're gonna get. But when I look at Region 4, that's the most difficult one. Region 3 and Region 4 are super difficult to really guess who's gonna be in that Final Four. But if I had to choose, I'm going with Juju Watkins, man. You heard? Going with Juju Watkins. I'm going USC. You know what I mean? USC gonna be in the Final Four. And if Juju Watkins make it to the Final Four, I feel like she's gonna make it to the big game.
That's tough.
Well, you got who you got on the other side of that? You got UCLA on the other side of that, right? To get there.
Yeah.
You got to go to UCLA on that
Yeah,
side.
it's gonna be USC. Yeah, you're right. And then that's funny. I ain't even thinking that that's gonna be a LA battle if that happens.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, and that's a rival. That's a rival game right there. They rival, so that'll be a good if that happens. And again, I remember people. I'm okay with being wrong. I started off with I don't know, and that's a great thing. I love these. I love the fact that really we don't know. We just I come from the school of I'm gonna stand on pause. I'm gonna stand on this. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make a decision. I'm gonna look at this and I'm gonna make a decision. That's what I did. But really, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if South Carolina come out or Notre Dame. Like I wouldn't be surprised. Like it's what I'm saying is not like a foregone conclusion. Something else can't happen. This is the multiverse. You get what I'm saying? So listen, I'm gonna stand on what I stand on. I'm gonna say USC, USC, UConn, Texas, and UCLA. I feel like that's gonna be the Final Four, and I feel like Juju if she make it that far, I feel like she just gonna have so much momentum. You know, one thing too, people got to realize about basketball.
Yeah,
it might be different in college because college is a team game, but in basketball, you can have the best team, right? But typically, not and it don't always happen, but typically, depending on how stacked the other team is, typically the best player on a team, even if they not on the best team, the best player could dictate things. And I just feel like Juju, I feel like Juju is special. So
yeah,
I feel like in college is different because it's one game. You know what I'm saying? When you get to, you know what I'm saying, you get to WNBA, you get to the NBA, you know what I'm saying, on that level, the best team always win. You got to win 4 games. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's an injury or something like that happened, you got 3 opportunities in the W to get it done. If you can't get it done, then your team just wasn't clicking right then at that time. You know what I'm saying? So like usually the better squad, whoever locks it up defense, you know, whoever has they game plan and they stick to it and they stick to the script and just get it done. I think the best team always prevails when it comes to play when it's you know what I'm saying, when it's like the best out of 3, best out of 4 play, and you gotta continuously win them games. One game, man. One game,
anybody can win. Any given Sunday.
Yeah. One game, man.
Yo, I want to say shout out to B because B is giving us the numbers. I made it to 400, so I want to say thank you to everybody. And I believe she said AD, or I think you already said you was at 100, but she's giving you credit for being. And she's saying B, you at 300. So you know, shout out to everybody that's subscribing to the channels, man. Thank you. Now get me the 410.
I feel you.
But I agree with you 1000%, AD. That's a fact.
I'm gonna give y'all some pushback on y'all bracket because if I ain't up here to do one thing, I'm up here to debate with y'all.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna give y'all some pushback. UCLA, I think LSU beating them.
I do too.
I think as far as the UCLA LSU matchup, you see UCLA winning a lot of games, and they beat South Carolina. But I think the difference between the style of play that South Carolina play and LSU play is different. LSU is paint driven. LSU is
more perimeter.
Break driven.
They don't have that big, yeah.
And I think eventually UCLA gonna run into some problems when they have to play a team like LSU that gets out in a fast break and push it.
Get out in transition.
Especially and then to your point though, B, even though Lauren Betts is 6'7", that 6'1" Anissa Merrill probably gonna have a double 20. She might have a 20-point double with rebounds.
And I think that's the game where LSU has to go against the grain, and Kim Mulkey gonna have to go against the grain, and she's gonna have to play ADR. But I don't even think UCLA get past Tennessee, and it's where y'all gonna be like, whoa.
I'm not mad. Listen, Tennessee is nice. I ain't mad at you.
The one team in the NCAA that has the height to beat UCLA in the paint is Tennessee. And we know once Tennessee get that 3-ball going,
they're tough to beat.
And they have the size. And I think UCLA biggest issue is that outside of Lauren Betts scoring, they can go in these slumps from 3-point range. They also Kiki Rice can also disappear. And I think she has a lot to prove when it comes to tournament time
That's a
that she
fact.
won't disappear.
I agree with you.
So I think Tennessee can knock off UCLA, and then I think LSU can knock off Tennessee. So
I
that's
gotta
why
give a shout out.
that's why I don't have UCLA up there right now
I
because
like how you broke that down.
I saw
Yeah, I do
Tennessee up
too.
there
I
with
do
them.
too.
I'm like,
You broke that
"Ooh."
down real strategically. I like that. I like that. I don't
I
agree
gotta
with
say,
you. I don't agree with you, but I like that.
hey, Keisha, you know what I'm saying? From Real Talk, from Cut the Ish Real Talk Sports, she said LSU can beat UCLA, and I agree with her. I agree with her. You know what I'm saying? Even though I think Lauren Betts is you know, she's special, man, and she's gonna get a chance to play with her sister next year. That's why the only reason I think she's not coming out, just because her sister is coming. But Anissa Morrow gonna have to do big. She gonna have to be. She gonna have to play big time for them in that game.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She gonna have to
She
be
will.
junkyard dog. You know, I got
Anissa a
faith.
dog. Yeah,
I got faith in her. I think Anissa gonna be a steal in the draft.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna be a steal in the draft
I
because
think people
nobody has
disrespecting her name.
They are.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was thinking, and not to cut you off, AD. I apologize.
Go ahead.
I apologize. But I was. I ain't even gonna lie. Be no. Why I'm about to say what I'm about to say. I was thinking before today that Anissa was the third best talent in this draft. Wherever she go, you know, talent. I understand that because I went back and looked at previous WNBA drafts. They don't draft for talent. They draft for fit. Like, it's weird. Like, the best players should go unless it's like players are like equal in talent, then you should get your fit. But if you got it, you should always, in my opinion, you should always draft for talent first because you can always trade that talent and get what you need. You get what I'm saying? With that said, Anissa to me was and might still be. I ain't gonna say she was, but before today, I had her at the third best talent in this draft. But I saw a clip from Malanga, and I was like, Malanga might be the number one talent. I ain't gonna lie. We talking about Paige number one. Malanga might actually be the number one pick in this draft, but just because she playing overseas, she might be number one. So if I put her that high, that means Anissa got to drop down one. So to me, Anissa's I'm gonna put Malanga. I'm gonna still give Paige respect. I'm gonna say Paige is number one. I'm gonna still give Olivia respect. I'm gonna say Olivia's number two. I'm gonna throw Malanga in at three, even though what I saw today made me feel like she might be number one. But I'm gonna put her in at three. Anissa Morrow's be the fourth best talent in this draft to me. I feel like it's disrespectful every time I see a mock draft and she going number 8. I'm like, 8 where? Like what are these people think? These people is crazy, especially like if and I'm gonna land with this as I cut you off, AD. I want you to keep going. I'm gonna land with this, especially when I see when we watch these college games. I think all of us, I understand that Kiki got the height and everything like that. She got the physicals, but when we watch these games, we probably feel like Anissa's the best power forward in this draft. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kiki more.
But they got Kiki going like 5 and shit, and then they like Anissa going. I'm like, what's the mindset? I would take Kiki. I would take Anissa first.
You know why they doing that? Because Kiki 6'5" and Anissa 6'1".
Yeah, it's the physicals. I get it. I get it. But
Anissa was 6'5" with her.
Listen. AI was 6 feet. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to go with talent. Yeah, sometimes you got to go with who like really plays that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's her name? Queen Fee. She's 6'1". Yeah. Queen Fee 6'1". That's all. I'm gonna land.
Is Fee only 6'1"?
She only 6'1". And that's what that's another niche. She plays that position.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Fee only 6'1".
6'1". Anissa same height, right? And Anissa like a little more stocky.
She plays bigger than that, especially with that little.
And Anissa from Chicago, so you know she's coming with that.
Anissa, she's a dog. She's a dog.
I'm ranting. Again, I'm bad, AD. I'm sorry.
You good. I agree, bro. I understand the passion behind that. You know what I'm saying? Anissa be out there going crazy, man, like 20 and 20s. She, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she got a midi. I think she needs to start shooting the 3-ball. If I'm being real with you, I think she has enough form that she can make them shots if she starts shooting those shots, man. She got to start taking them though. Somebody got to make her, hey, You know what I'm saying? At least take 1 or 2 a game and just see what we do. You know, see how you do.
Just
if
get
it's
comfortable with
crazy
it.
and you just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And if she can add that to her game, that girl is really gonna be special. She's special now, so you know, she one of them girls who she just don't stop. She relentless. She relentless. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely special. AD, I got a question for you because you're the only one who didn't have UConn going. I think you had South Carolina.
I
Was
did.
your only reason for choosing South Carolina because of Don?
It's got a lot to do with Don. If I'm being real, I love Don, man. Look, quick story. You know what I'm saying? I've been liking the women's game since I was younger, man. I had Dawn Staley USA jersey back in the day, man. Straight up, no joke. And I used to wear that thing for real.
Fire.
But I believe in Dawn's coaching, and also I believe in the players she got. I think players go through rough patches and things happen. But the one thing about Dawn's team is very talented, and it's spread out. You know, I don't think it's a player on the team average 15 points a game. I don't think it's one on the team. Yeah. Everybody averaged like 10 a game. She got like 10 players average 10 a game. Like it's spread out. Do they have players that can go for 20? Yeah, absolutely. They got multiple that can do it. One of the biggest thing I like about Dawn's team is they play defense. She got some dogs on the defensive side. And Joyce, I love Joyce. I love Joyce Edwards. I mean, she one of the better, bigger players in this league. She's very young, very gifted, very bright futures. I think when she comes out, she's going to be a top pick. And I think we're going to hear a lot more of her name moving forward, especially getting into next year. But I think she's going to have a big tournament. I'm looking for some people, you know, in their organization, in they team to step up big for the tournament. They got some, you know, I guess you can call them veterans, some seniors, you know what I mean? That Raven Johnson, man, her, you know, she put the seatbelt. She got the seatbelt gang. She part of the seatbelt gang. That girl, you know, she ain't got the smoothest offense, but she can go out there and get a bucket because she's one of them effort players. Like she gonna give you the effort. And now that she, you know, she can shoot that 3 after the disrespect she got from Caitlin Clark. I think she spent that whole summer figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? She ain't want to go through that again. You ain't gonna step back off me like that no more. You know what I'm saying? So Don does very good at recruiting. And I mean, some of these programs got, you know, they got the cachet to bring top talent. You know what I'm saying? Obviously UConn. Remember when Tennessee had the cachet, like they was the ones that most of these young women wanted to go play for. You know what I'm saying? Well, was it Pat Summit that was there? Yeah. So you know, some of these programs, you know, they can offer these young ladies a little bit of money to come to their program. But Dawn, who she is as a woman, the fact that she played the game at a high level, just speaks volumes, and women want to get, you know, up under her and learn from her. And I think she's a good coach, man. You can never count them out. Do I like Paige? Yes, I love Paige. I love AZ. I love Sarah Strong. I think I like Chin a lot. I don't want to. I question sometimes Gino's system sometimes, man.
Yeah,
because sometimes it seemed like, I mean, they can have anybody break out at any moment, but I would like to see Paige be more consistent. I want to see her be more consistent and be more like an alpha on the team. I feel like, obviously, I think her and AZ are like best friends. They've been real close for a long time, and I don't think it's no jealousy or nothing like that, or none of. I think they have very good chemistry, and it's like, you know, you if you did your thing tonight, I do my thing the next night. Whatever it is what it is. But I want to see both of them kind of just show who they are. Like, go out there and shoot 20 shots. You know, I want to see Paige go shoot 20. I don't want to see. I know she efficient, and she, you know, she might take 14 or something like that. I want to Paige shoot 20. I want to see you shoot 20 shots. I want to see you put the team on your back and carry them. Because if you're the number 1 pick, show me why you're the number 1 pick. Show me something that's gonna make me. And listen, I love Paige. I literally do. Like, and I think she deserves to be a number one pick. I just want to see her get in her bag because she playing in the system and everything is kind of everything seems fundamental. And Paige got a bag. If y'all ever seen, I know y'all probably seen some training videos with her and Flage. They running pickup games and stuff like that. Paige, if you watch them, you pay attention to the videos, look at her in them runs. Her game looks totally different than it looks when she's playing with UConn. It just do. And like I said, if you watch her in high school, it's just a swag that she had. It's the way she moved and carried. I don't know if it's the leg braces or something when she out there. Like all of them got the braces. The whole team got the damn braces on because they didn't had 100 injuries. But Paige is capable, and that's why I think I was just saying when she get to the W, we gonna see the best iteration of Paige Becker. I believe that when she get to Dallas, and I do think she's gonna be the first pick. We're going to see Paige who she really is. We're going to see who she really is. Just put it like that. Because I know Enrique there. I know they got Carrington. They got some pieces came in there. Lissa Smith. It's her team. It's going to be her show. And if Enrique don't work, they're going to move her. They're going to get rid of her quick and get some young pieces and move in a different direction. But I actually think her and Enrique can work. I think Paige will be able to play with somebody who's going to take a lot of shots. And that's what Enrique, that's what her job is going to be. Her job is going to be, hey, go get a bucket. Now you got somebody playing with you that demands attention. That means you get more space to work. That means, the double team ain't going to be there. Dallas got actually a good team. Dallas, I think is going to be formidable. And I think Paige's game going to translate, but I just want to see Paige
take over.
I want to see her take over. I think they're capable of winning. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't, but I'm going to bank on the defensive side of Dawn and Dawn's mind and how she operate and what I've seen in the past.
So, they lost to him already. So, they may come out with a different strategy this game, but I got you. I hear you. So we all then gave our final four, but we know 4 can't make it to the championship game and two can't win the championship. So who do y'all got going to the championship game, and who do you got coming out on top, and why?
I mean, I already answered that.
Oh yeah, you did.
I got Juju facing UCLA. I feel like it's gonna be a showdown in California, and I feel like Juju is gonna make history.
Oh no, you know they can't face each other in the championship. They're gonna face each other in the Final Four.
Oh, I thought they'd be on either side.
No, they're on the same side.
Oh, okay. So then it'll be either UConn or Texas, right? Yep. So then I got Juju versus UConn, and that's going to be epic too because UConn knocked Juju out last year.
Yeah, they did.
So I got Juju getting her revenge.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
For me, I got who I had LSU, Notre Dame, Texas, and UConn. I got LSU and UConn. First off, I'm an LSU fan, just so y'all know.
Okay.
I'm a little biased, but I got reason.
A little bit.
A little bit, but I got reasoning behind why I got LSU taking down Notre Dame. And the reason is LSU
B, I don't mean to interrupt you, but you like Williams a lot, don't you?
I do. I think Michaela Williams is so underrated. I think she's better than most, and that was my pushback to Madison Booker. But we ain't gonna go there right now. I think she's better than Madison Booker. But we ain't gonna go
That's fine. Listen, hold on. Listen, I gotta interrupt you, B. I don't mind the order we put people in as long as they in the conversation. I don't listen. You not saying nothing crazy if you feel like Michaela Williams is better than Madison Booker. And I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue with the person who say, "Oh no, Madison Booker is better than Michaela," because they got different skill sets and they bring different stuff to the game. But I think they both in that. So I'm not mad at you. You're not saying nothing crazy. You get what I'm saying? I just feel like, for me personally, I get upset. Like what AD said earlier, is when we start talking about these ladies and we start leaving certain ladies that shouldn't be left out. Madison Bucket, they don't get brought up enough to me. I don't think Tessa Johnson is in the same conversation with those guys, but she right there. We need, she right there.
Yeah.
She right there. You get what I'm saying? And then it's another girl who I just found out. Oh, I just found out. Listen, I ain't know about her last year, but I know about her this year. Camille Pierre is a part of that class. She a problem. Camille Pierre is a problem. And she's a part of that class. So her name need to get mentioned too. You know what I mean? Malaysia for Wally. And see, again, she plays in that Don system, so people sometimes forget about it. To me, I don't care how nobody else feels. To me, she right behind. Juju is the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
And then to me, it's Malaysia for Wale next. Talent-wise, even though she don't, I know everybody say Hannah Hidalgo. I get it. I'm not mad if you got Hannah Hidalgo too. For me,
I'm
it's
with
Malaysia.
Come on,
for me, it's Malaysia for Wale. And when they went head to head, and listen, this is a year ago. Go look at when they went head to head in that game where they went to Paris, in France, when Notre Dame played South Carolina, and Hannah and Fawale went up against each other, right? Had Magic Johnson tweeting. You understand what I'm saying? So look, I'm not mad at anybody who got Hannah, because Hannah been having a great season.
I don't even have Hannah.
Listen, so for the people who do, she had a great season. I'm not here to argue with you. I love Hannah Hidalgo. I've been talking about.
I got at the top.
Hold on, and then so I got
who.
Yeah. That's why I said let me land my plane so she could get to it. So that's why I said I got Juju. For me, I got Hannah. I got for Wale, and then I got Hannah, and then however you want to chop it up with. I think I do got Michaela. I got Michaela next, and then Madison. But however you want to chop that up, I'm cool with, as long as they get mentioned. And Camille Pierre, got it be.
But I'm gonna tell y'all why I got LSU going to the championship over Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame's biggest problem is the paint. They got the perimeter, they backcourt, the guards, the best in the country.
Yeah.
Hands down. You got Sonia, Hannah, and Olivia, and they cause problems. But I think Anissa Murrow will be a problem in that paint, and they don't have anybody on that team that can stop her.
King is a problem on the low block.
Stop Anissa Murrow, too small.
I ain't saying she's gonna stop her, but she's the problem.
Anissa, I don't think I like King. I like Leah too, but I think Anissa Murrow plays more like a center, but she's a 4. Leah too is a 4 who don't play like a center. And I think when they run up, when they run up against each other, I think Anissa body wise, straight.
I like how you calling her Leah too and not King. I see what you're doing there.
Strength wise, I think Anissa is just a matchup problem for her, and I don't see anybody on that team that can stop her. And one of the biggest issues again for Notre Dame is that Notre Dame can get in these slumps where they struggle defensively. They have Sonia Citron, but that's it. And you gonna have
wait, what? How you go? Hannah's a problem too. Now
I'm gonna tell you why Hannah not a problem defensively for me. She gambled too much. She gambled for the steal too much.
She do.
And when you gamble for the steal, you leave your defense exposed. When she's not gambling for the steal, she plays good defense, but then she's too small. And then you got Olivia Miles who don't play defense at all. So who gonna guard Michaela Williams?
She playing spots.
I'm gonna ask you this question: who gonna guard Michaela Williams? Between your two defensive players, Sonia and Hannah, who gonna guard Michaela?
Prosper off the bench play defense too.
Okay, but Prosper ain't starting. Who gonna guard Michaela?
We're gonna have to figure that out. It's gonna take a team. But
then you figure that out. Who gonna guard Fly J?
And that's what I don't gotta figure it out. We doing that. We gonna win.
This is why I got LSU over them. Because that's where Hannah height come into effect. Those girls are just too big for her.
She got speed.
She's a dog. She got speed. She's a dog.
ain't everything.
She got speed.
Height ain't
But
everything.
Michaela and Fly J got skill. They know what she want to do. They know what she want to do.
They ain't gonna be able to stop her. They can know what she want to do all day.
I'm talking about.
I think that's gonna boil. It's gonna boil down to Olivia Miles and Sonya Citron, and if it comes to them playing each other, I think it's gonna come down to them too. And they what's her name? Kaval. They center. She young freshman.
I don't think they mess with Anissa.
So Maddie Westbell still getting her wheels turned, and she's still figuring that out. Prosper off the bench, I like a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I think King is definitely underrated and flies under the radar. A lot of people don't talk about her enough. Her mid range is deadly. It's deadly. Yeah. Like she don't get she. The thing about King is King really could be a third option, like consistently. She get all her points off of hustle. You know, she do get her touches and she shoot that midi, but it's not like they drawing them plays up for. A lot of her stuff just come in a Florida offense sometimes. It's not like we've drawn this up specifically for her. You know what I'm saying? And I think she's capable of having stuff drawn up specifically for her. And I got faith in Neil Ivey. She to me, she the player that she's the coach of the year. And I have faith in her. And her son played for the Pistons. Shout out to he injured right now, but shout out to Jaden Ivey. You know what I'm saying? One of my young Pistons that I got faith in.
Gonna drag him into that island.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
Man,
that's the thing. Notre Dame, if Notre Dame play team basketball, they can beat LSU. They can beat LSU. But we know one of the knocks against Notre Dame is that they can get isolation happy, especially Hannah.
That's true.
Well, there's two things that y'all didn't mention yet.
I can't even be, you're right about that. And I hope that doesn't. That's my biggest fear. That's my biggest fear. And Bro Claude, matter of fact, Blow Claude, let me shout out Bro Claude right now real quick, man. Steady serving ENT, steady serving sports. You know what I'm saying? He had hit the nail on the head the other day. While they was calling the game, it was a moment that he said when they was playing NC State, and he said, Hannah, her ego is driving her to take some unnecessary shots, because even though at the time she took more shots, but she had more points than Isaiah James. But it was kind of like, I gotta let my nuts drag. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was one of them situations where, like, I gotta show you I'm a dog out here. You know what I'm saying? And that led her to start doing some things that she didn't need to do in moments that was critical. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like it was kind of like, okay, you gonna come down and get one. I'm gonna come down and try to get one. And you should have just played smart basketball and got the best shot. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to play hero ball. I don't want them to get caught up in the hero ball, because they have a complete team that can get it done if they just play together. And I hope that they don't lose sight of that in the midst of a big game and blow it. You know what I'm saying? Because I truly do think this is going to be
I think it's gonna be a good matchup.
Oh, it'll be a great matchup.
I think the only thing that not the only thing, but one of the major things that separates the two teams, though, is that Notre Dame bench isn't that great. And LSU has some players coming off the bench. You know, one of their best scorers coming off the bench, Gilbert. You get what I'm saying? So that's an advantage. That's an advantage for LSU. But I think advantage for Notre Dame, though. I think the advantage for Notre Dame, though, is the fact that from what I've seen from LSU this year, sometimes they could get a little bit undisciplined, right? And they could get a little bit. They could stop defending it. You know what I mean? They could have the lead and they give the lead up type. You know, so it's like that's the only thing I see from LSU that they need to clean up. Just be a little bit more disciplined and a little bit more locked in on the game plan. Huh?
That ain't the only thing.
No, I know that's not the. I was just saying a major thing. That's one thing I noticed. What you got? You going to throw something else in there?
Because you can get isolation happy too.
Facts.
They can get isolation happy too.
Yeah, they can get isolation
happy. Can be out there like, just go get the dub. Just go out there and play and get the dub.
That hurts them sometimes. Yeah.
But if you go with that killer lineup and move Michaela to the point guard, who the best pass on the court, the best play on the court besides Anissa. Because I got
that's gonna be an interesting matchup though.
I'm gonna keep it real. I think that's hold on real quick.
real quick.
That's their
If they do what B just said, that's gonna be soft. That's they sophomores, right? Still, that's gonna be sophomore versus sophomore now.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got Hannah versus Michaela. That's gonna be an interesting matchup.
And I think she don't get the love that she deserves. I like Williams a lot. I think Williams is a special player on that team. And in the game where they played, I think South Carolina. Was it South Carolina?
Who they lost?
Yeah, they lost that game. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's South Carolina? Before that game, I said she was gonna be the X factor. She needed to be the X factor for them to win, and it didn't happen. And I was a little disappointed in that situation, but I think that girl is special, and she's a bucket. She's definitely a bucket.
Yeah.
She need to be talked about. The 27 class is gonna be special. It's gonna be special. I think these girls is getting a lot more talented. And what I was trying to say, my bad, before you didn't let me land my plane.
My fault.
I dock my boat. I don't you know what I'm saying? I don't fly planes. I'm scared of them. I get on the yacht in a minute though, because I can swim. But but Olivia Miles, this is her. You know, I think she's going to come out. Some people are questioning if she going to stay or she going to leave. I think the writing's on the wall, especially if they come back. Yeah, I don't see it either. I think she's out of here. She's going to be projected as a number 2 pick, and I think well deserved. I think she actually got a chance of possibly upsetting, depending on how the tournament play out. She might mess around, go first, but she got to have a crazy tournament.
That's why I said we actually have 3 number 1 picks. Like, I know everybody want to say Paige is the number 1 pick, and that's because she's been projected. But I think Paige is a number 1 pick. But I think Olivia Miles is showing you I'm a number 1 pick too. Regardless if I go number 1, I'm a number 1 pick. And like I said, when I watch Dominique, we gotta put some more respect on her name.
I got to see this girl because I've been hearing about this girl.
I just posted in the chat. I just posted it. She
can dunk the ball, correct? Am I right about this?
Yeah, but she got the whole package. Go look at when you get a chance when somebody on a soliloquy. If Mia B on our soliloquy, go look at the chat. I just posted something in there. Go watch that video real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out. But B, I know you about to say something. I know she waiting. She was waiting to jump in there. My fault. I'm sorry, but let me say this real quick. The Mystics, I like what the Mystics pulled off, man.
Yeah, because they're smart. They believe in the young players.
I like what the Mystics pulled off. And now that they pulled off and they got 3 top 6 picks, I am going to be watching the Mystics. Aaliyah Edwards, I like Aaliyah's game. Obviously, she's super young and she's still got a lot to grow. She's in Arrival, and she actually looking pretty good in Arrival. And I wasn't really checking for them like that. But I am going to be checking for the 3 rookies at the Mystic draft.
And I tell you who I think they're going to get?
Who?
It's going to blow your minds. I think they're going to end up. I think they're going to end up with Soya Cintron.
I do too.
I think they're going to end up with AZ Fudd.
Ooh,
and I think, and wait, it's about to top the cake for y'all.
You already said Malanga. Do you know that's who they want, right?
I don't think. Okay, maybe Malanga. I ain't even think that. Maybe
that's
Malanga. But you know who I was thinking? I was thinking y'all girl. I was thinking they was gonna end up. Malanga be great. So that's okay. I didn't even think that. So I didn't even think that. So I'm gonna get that's a great pick by you. I was thinking Cheyenne Sellers. I was thinking they was gonna end up with Cheyenne Sellers, AZ Fudd, and Sonia Citron. Because look, they just traded us. Look, they just traded us Ariel Atkins. They need a point guard now, right? They got Brittany Sykes there still. She's 5'9". She could play the 2. I don't like her at the 1. Watching her in Rival, she good at playing defense and attacking the basket, but I don't like her playmaking and her shooting ability. I think you got to go get a point guard. If I'm Washington, it's either gonna be Amor or Sellers. I think Sellers might be a better pick for them, especially if you go get. I think they definitely gonna get Sonia Citron, right? Because I think they're gonna get, and then AZ Fudd, Aaliyah Edwards is there, so I think they about to just pair them 2 back up. I I think
Now,
that's what's gonna happen.
real.
But I think Malanga will go there. I didn't even think about that.
Listen. I did. Let me shameless plug real quick. I did a mock draft recently. Y'all, hey. Go check that video out, y'all. That's watching the chat. If y'all ain't checked it out on Fast Break, you know what I'm saying? Go check that video out. My mock draft. All right, real good video. Chicago messed that up, by the way. So now I got to make a whole one because they didn't gave the draft pick away. I did it before that all happened, but I did not have Malonga going to Washington at the time because Shakira Austin and Aaliyah Edwards. I thought that was probably their future. But as much as I've been kind of looking at stuff now, and then once the Mystics made that trade, and then I start hearing the rumblings of they want Malonga, like that's why they doing all this stuff, is like they really, really want to get her. They probably going to use the third pick on her. And I think Aaliyah Edwards will stay. So Shakira Austin might be the one that they move out of there, or maybe they just bring her off the bench or something. I don't know. But I believe they'll get Malonga, Sonia Citron, and Sellers. That's who I think they're going to go. They're going after, and no matter who they pick, I'm gonna be watching the team. I'm gonna be watching all three of them.
That's gonna be a great draft.
And I'm gonna be watching all three of these players that they draft, and I'm gonna be tuned in. And I like what they doing. If they ain't do anything else, they wasn't a good team last year. They was dead last, wasn't they?
They're not gonna be a good team this year either.
No. I'm not saying they're gonna be a good team, but listen. Check it out though. You can't deny this because they drafting 3 players, and this is this type of draft. They're gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah.
If anything else, they may not be good, but guess what? People gonna turn on the TV for them. Last year, I don't think nobody was turning on the TV.
But here's the thing, though: when they are good, if they do what you just said, AD. When they are good, they're gonna all be good together at the same time. Like they gonna be all entering their prime together. It's like, what you gonna do with that?
Right. Exactly.
That'd be fun to watch, just like the Valkyrie.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't like what
they gonna be. I think they're gonna be funner than the Valkyrie, though.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be better than the Valkyrie. Even if the Valkyrie have a better record, they're gonna have a better trajectory. As Key would say, they're gonna have a better trajectory than the Valkyrie. I don't like what the Valkyrie did. Like, to me, it don't make sense. All right, so wait, I'm new to the WNBA, so y'all educate me on this. I know Tiffany Hayes just retired, right? Nobody retires when they still got a lot of ball left. So if you just retired, you came back to play. That means you still got more in the tank. I believe she could still play. But how much more you get? Why would you go to the Valkyrie? I don't understand the move, especially when you just said again.
Money.
So you can't. So you telling me she care more about money than the ring?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not used to that. I'm not used to players like I know all players want their money. Let's be clear. But I'm not used to players like, man, I'm gonna forego winning completely to go get paid, because that's what it seemed like she did. And then for her, and then when you look at the Valkyrie side, I like what they had before her. So adding her, I don't understand what she does for them. Like, I don't understand it. Like, for Valkyrie and for her, an opportunity, I think it's a bad move
to shine more. I think she can put her name on the marquee now. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna be a go-to player on that team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it actually puts her in the limelight, and she get paid at the same time, bro.
Like, no, I think you're right. But my question is, how much is that really gonna do for your name? I don't think it's gonna do much. I think what you're trying to do is, I don't think it's gonna really. I don't really see it doing much for you. Like, it might make you a little bit, like you said, more marquee name. It's I don't see it. I don't see it.
All right, look, before we get off into the W, let's wrap this bracket up. Who you got winning? I got UConn beating LSU, actually, so that's where my bias stopped. But who y'all got winning it?
I already answered it.
You got USC.
Okay, I didn't even say who I had in the finals yet, but I do want to get on to the next topic. But obviously, Notre Dame, and I'm gonna throw a monkey wrench out there. Texas. I got Notre Dame and Texas going to the championship, because now looking at the bracket, even over South Carolina, I think this is just gonna be, they're gonna have a special moment. I
Okay.
could be wrong, but I'm just gonna go with it for now because it makes it.
So
fun.
you got Texas beating UConn.
I got
And
Texas
South
coming
Carolina.
out
Oh,
that side, man, on that right side of the bracket. And I
That's
got Notre
interesting.
Dame winning it all. I don't care who comes. I don't care who comes from that side. Notre Dame is
like
winning it all.
I like
So,
Texas.
I don't care who
Oh,
comes from that side of the bracket over there. Notre Dame is winning it all.
Notre
You know what I'm
Dame. So
saying? And that's
I
we
got
standing on business.
USC. You
You know what
got
I'm
Notre
saying? We
Dame,
standing
and
on
you
business.
said you had who beat
And I love Juju too. I think
UConn.
Juju.
Oh, that's interesting. We got 3 different picks. We can revisit this. UConn,
Yeah, we gonna
USC.
revisit this.
Dang, this is interesting.
We
I
gotta
like
put some
that.
bets on the line. What's
I
up with
like
some bets?
that.
what's
You know what I'm
crazy
saying?
is
Hey, I want to make Brooklyn wear a Detroit Piston hat for a month straight on every stream he do, and then and B, you from Chicago. I'm trying to think who your rival. We kind of might be some of your rival, but
I'm not
you like.
wearing anything from anybody in Michigan. Sorry.
Oh yes, okay. So you don't like Michigan. We gotta have. I'll put you in a Fab Five Chris Webber jersey. You know what I'm saying
Hey,
for a
17
month
years
straight.
born,
Shout out to Chris
yeah,
Webber, one of my favorite
jersey,
players.
Sacramento jersey.
Yeah,
But no,
you know what I'm
what's crazy
saying.
is none of us got an SEC team, and the SEC has won a championship 3 years in a row. I think they the best
Right.
conference in college basketball for women, and I wouldn't be surprised if an SEC team wins. So you having Texas up there is not crazy to me. I mean, it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them.
Yeah, but you also got to realize sometimes certain teams be having years. It'd be like a weird random year, and it's like it'd be SEC random team SEC. So I just feel like
right. It's
I feel like
for that.
I feel like USC.
Yeah. So we got UConn, USC, and Notre Dame. We're gonna revisit it.
We definitely got to revisit it, and we got it on. Hey, it's recorded, so can't nobody switch or nothing. You got to stick with what you
on
stuck
an
with.
inaugural show, on the first show.
Yeah. Right. We're gonna revisit that. And I want to put some bets on the line for real. We can just have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Have some fun with it.
Talk about
when it gets to tournament time, we'll put a bet down.
We got a legend.
We can get the subscribers involved too. We get the fans involved.
We got a legend
absolutely
who decided to hang it up, y'all. I know we probably like about freaking time. But she decided she ready to hang it up. She ready to hang up her jersey and them big ass shorts. But we love her for a big ass shorts. But Diana Taurasi decided to hang it up at 42 after 20 years with the Phoenix Mercury. Phoenix Mercury being the only team that she's ever been on. You talk about loyalty. 20 years with what organization? You don't see that a lot. But DT is leaving the game in a better place than it was when she entered it. So hats off to Diana Taurasi. We thank her for everything she's done for the league.
Facts.
But I got some accolades I want to read off for DT because it's just crazy. And you read it and you look at it and you like, what? Who does that? She has 6 Olympic gold medals, most of anybody who's touched a basketball, men and women. She got 3 NCAA championships, 3 WNBA championships. She is the leading scorer in WNBA history, 10,646 points. She got 14 All-Star, all WNBA selections. That's first in the WNBA. She got 11 All-Star selections. She's made the most 3-pointers out of anybody in a W with 1,400. She got the most field goals made out of anybody in a W with 3,300. She got 5 scoring titles. She's 4th in assists. Like that's crazy. You would think of DT this score, and you like, there's no way she passed the ball. She 4th in assists in the WNBA, 2,300, and she 18th in the WNBA in steals with 518. But one of the funniest stats I came across is that she's leading the W in technical fouls, 105. So I find it like DT resume is just absolutely amazing, absolutely crazy. And reading that off, how do you not solidify and stamp her as the GOAT in the W?
Easy, Maya Moore.
She's the GOAT.
Easy for me.
Okay,
AD.
I can't. You know what? I ain't mad at that. But DT to me, DT to GOAT. She deserve it. She's like the LeBron. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say. Maya Moore is like Jordan. She like Jordan, and I see DT more like LeBron, right? So when it come to and I'm gonna say this, I think there are multiple GOATs, and I think there are GOATs of each era. Okay, we get it twisted by trying to just have it be one GOAT. It's just one person, right? I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah. I don't like that because this person didn't play when this person played, and they didn't go up against each other.
So you
can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, you hear me, Beto? You can't just like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? And I got Jordan. Jordan is my GOAT, right?
Mine too.
But I think LeBron is definitely when he hang him up and we go back and we watch his docs and stuff like that, people gonna get more appreciation for him, and probably for more of what he did for the game as far as the empowerment for players. But DT, man, listen to that, what she's done. Taurasi can walk away from this game, and she's accomplished a lot. She's seen a couple different eras come through. She's sustained herself throughout all of that. She's won on the highest level. She's man. She's great. She's great. DT is a GOAT, and I can't argue with you 80s on Maya Moore, because
I wasn't
Maya
arguing.
came through like
I think
he came
she
through
was
like,
special. She was special. She a movie. Maya Moore.
She came through. Yeah, she came through in lightning in a bottle, genie rubber bottle. I mean, I don't know what to, you know what I'm saying.
She front door and left out the back door. She came in.
Look,
that's a fact.
And closed it for nobody else to come through that thing. Y'all ain't coming through here. You know what I'm saying? For real.
She came through. She stole and she conquered.
Yeah.
I gotta give love to Taurasi,
but
though.
When I was saying, listen, I agree with AD with his multiple GOATs, right? When I was saying Maya Moore name, I wasn't like saying that in contrast to DT. If DT is your GOAT, DT is your GOAT. And I'm not saying you guys on the panel, I'm saying in general. If she's your GOAT, she's your GOAT. And she definitely has the numbers to be a GOAT and back up being a GOAT. Where I was saying Maya Moore name is because we could all have our personal favorites. My personal GOAT, I don't give a fuck what anybody GOAT is or how long anybody played or what anybody's stats is. My GOAT is Maya Moore. That's my GOAT, right? But DT is a GOAT. You crazy? Like what she did, first of all, what she did for women's basketball, her playing so long. How many years is that? 20. She played 20 years. She played 20 years in a W, man. Like she's, you know, she's amazing, man. She's a great role model for the younger women that's coming into the W. They had the Unrivaled had, you know, a little questionnaire about what was their best DT story, and every single player had a story about how they ran through the lane and she elbowed them. What I take from that is welcome to the league. Like this is how we play. She teaching people non-verbally. This is what you here for. This is how you play. So she's teaching these girls what the W is about. You get what I'm saying? And she did that for 20 years. So she definitely a GOAT. Shout out to Donna Taurasi. I don't got nothing but praise. What is she? The White Mamba? Is that her moniker? The White Mamba. You know what I mean? A champion on multiple levels. You know what I mean? Shout out, definitely somebody who did it the right way, played the game the right way, and left the game in a better place. So I wasn't disrespecting her GOAT status. Now she definitely a GOAT. And if you're gonna ask me the question directly, though, I'm gonna say Maya Moore, me personally. But Diana Taurasi is definitely a GOAT. That's a fact. I stand on that.
Yeah, I don't disagree with what you said. Like AD said, everybody GOAT is different. Everybody GOAT is different. It's
Jordan my GOAT too, by the way. We just not talking men's basketball, so that's why I was talking about that. But Jordan my GOAT too. Just put that out there.
It's subjective, depending on the person, depending on the age, depending on the generation.
Absolutely.
It's all subjective. I think
yes.
If you do the rundown like resume by resume, your opinion would change too, because people resumes is different. Maya got four championships, and she didn't play long. Like I said, she came in the front door and went out the back door, ran through like Tomb Raider.
Hey,
Slashed
B.
wars and did what she had to do.
Hey, B. It's like that Drake new song, you know. Is it Candace? Is it Maya?
Hey,
is it DT?
Don't be no Drake hater, bro. I love Drake.
No, I fuck with Drake. That song is in my head. I've been singing that song all day, so I was like, it's a perfect time to have fun with it. On the is it DT? Is it Maya?
I've been playing Drake all week in my truck, bro. Like,
which one's the GOAT? Which one's the GOAT? I'm sorry, B. I'm silly, B. I'm sorry. Don't be.
No, you good. But like, I'm just agreeing with AD. Like, your GOAT is subjective.
Yeah,
everything is subjective depending on the person. So I can understand why people have different GOATs. But as long as you respect the player and their resume and what they bring to the
shout
game,
out.
it's good with me.
Right. I'm sorry. I just saw something in the chat, something I never saw before. So I want to shout it out. Shout out to Edward T. He said Deladon is his GOAT. I'm not mad at Deladon was nice. I never heard nobody say she was the GOAT, but she was nice. Shout out to Edward T. Right? He said that's his GOAT. You can't knock it.
Hey, Edward T. Somebody need to call Deladon and ask her, like, is you playing next year? Like, what you doing? We waiting to find out.
You know what's funny? Isabel Harrison went to the Liberty. And I was saying before that, I think a perfect team for her to come back to, because she want to stay on the East Coast. From what I hear, is the Liberty. I thought she would go to Liberty. So I don't know now that Isabel Harrison is there. Will she still do that? But I thought that would have been a good place for her.
Yeah,
give a shout out to Greatland Clark fan too.
Yeah,
because whoever Greatland Clark fan said B Sports Buzz, your IQ is fuego.
Yeah,
and I agree. By the way, that's her IQ is.
Hey, Greatland Clark fan is very supportive. He come through, he support the channels, but he's a troll in the comments. If he ever get in your comments, just know he gonna
go crazy.
He gonna go crazy. Shout out to Greatland Clark.
Somebody say she been active longer than any other player. Yeah, I think we figured that out. 20 years is a lot.
Yeah,
bro. Claude said Candace Parker is his GOAT. And I like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I love about this conversation. I can't argue with him. Candace Parker definitely a GOAT.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. DT not my GOAT. I said she was one of the GOAT.
Yeah. No. I knew what you were saying. You was leading us.
You got B. Who? I want to know.
Parker.
Yeah, Candace Parker definitely.
First off, Chicago stand up. Chicago stand up.
Yes,
let's go.
Yes. Shout out Chicago. Shout out New York too. Shout out Brooklyn, but shout out to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Michigan.
Got me here.
Shout out Chicago.
Yeah, shout out to Michigan.
Hey, we got some heavy hitters up here: Chicago, New York, and Michigan.
Yeah, so. That's why. Listen, that's why this show hitting like it's hitting. You know what I'm saying? Because
we three of the major cities.
What you mean? Not only are we three of the major cities, we all come from cities that's like them cities that's like that. You understand what I'm saying? And we bringing at the women's basketball. We not none of them cookie cutter people you get on ESPN or anything like that. This is straight real. This is straight raw. Pause. Mm-hmm. This is what you get. This is that hip hop energy, you know what I mean, that you getting in women's sports. You get what I'm saying? So we just bringing that to you. Chicago, New York, and Michigan. You feel me?
Yeah. Greatland Clark again.
Detroit, man. Go ahead and say it, man.
Detroit, the D. You know what I mean?
But no, all of Michigan. I represent all of Michigan though. Flint, Kalamazoo, Detroit, Ypsi, Ann Arbor. You know what I'm saying? It everywhere.
Shout out to every mile. Shout out to every mile.
Yeah. All the miles, 7 mile, 6 mile, 8 mile, you know what I'm saying? Even 5 mile Finkel, you know what I'm saying? We represent. Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to my favorite internet uncle, Eric Mays. RIP to him, one of the best. Hey, he put on for Michigan for real. Funny. Just a funny man. But Greatland Clark spitting facts again. Jordan is a GOAT because he bridged the gap between the 80s and 90s to the new school.
That's a fact. He definitely did that. Absolutely.
Eddie Swerving Bro Clyde said Candace Parker is my GOAT. Chicago 10 toes down.
Shout out to Candace Parker.
Somebody said she just don't have the catalog for me, not her fault. You talking about?
Probably talking about Maya Moore, and I get it. I'm not mad at you. Maya Moore don't have to be everybody GOAT. She's my GOAT. She don't got to be everybody else's GOAT.
Big girl said Swoops is my goat.
Cheryl Swoops definitely could be a goal.
Yeah.
Shout out Cheryl Swoop and shout out Cynthia Cooper.
Hey,
too.
Beastie saying, chill out, bro. Chill out. All right. We know what happened. We know what happened. We gonna leave that. We gonna leave that alone tonight, man. All right. I don't need none of that tonight from you, man. Chill out. All right. We're gonna be all right.
Both of those teams got some players on it though. If we get back to college, Michigan and Iowa, they got some players that people sleeping on both of those teams.
Solid Swords.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Holloway.
Not only Solid Swords, what's that other girl name she played with too? I forget her name off the top of my head.
Holloway the guard or who?
Nah, it's the other girl. I think she a forward. She nice though.
You talking about? Yeah. I know. Yeah,
I forget her name. I would have to look it up. I don't feel like doing that right now.
I'll tell you. Hold on. Y'all can keep it going. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
I got a question for y'all though. While we on the topic of these,
what's up? What we talking about?
Funny, I know, Brooke. You said you new to.
I still know a little bit though.
You still know a little bit, but what is one of your favorite like DT moments? Because for me,
my favorite DT, yeah. What's yours?
Hands down is her and Simone Augustus when she gave her a little kiss.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was cute. That was cute.
Wow, what are you doing?
And you were talking about Olivia Olsen, bro. For sure.
I think so. Yeah, Olsen. Yeah, I think
Olsen.
Also to the chat too. Y'all can drop some of y'all favorite memories about.
Let me see a favorite DT moment. You know what? I can't really mention a moment because it's vague. Because I'm thinking about a collage of moments in my head, but just the fact that when I watched her play, I used to, so now I'm actually getting into the W and I'm learning these girls for who they are. These women, I'm learning these women for who they are, right? Mm-hmm. But when I used to just like gradually just check the W and look, I'm talking about years ago and like my favorite player, first of all, so people know a little bit about me, used to be Angel McCautry on Atlanta Dream. Yeah, so when I used to just go peek and see what was happening with Angel, the other Angel, and see Diana. One thing I used to love about Diana is her game always reminded me. I used to always say, because I didn't know much, you gotta compare people to what you know. So I used to look at her game, and so look, that's what I used to do. I used to look at Angel McCautry and be like, yo, she remind me of Tracy McGrady. That's why I loved her. Tracy McGrady's my favorite. After Jordan and all that retired, Tracy McGrady's my favorite male player. Him and AI, right? So I used to look at Angel McCautry and be like, yo, she got a Tracy game. I was like, I don't know. I like her. And that's what made me start liking her. But then I would see Diana Taurasi and I'd be like, oh, she Kobe. She got a Kobe game. This before, this ain't got nothing to do with the white mamba moniker. It was just how she used to make shots, the difficult shots she used to make. I'm like, yo, okay. And that's my favorite thing. What I remember about Diana is just the fact that she was a difficult shot taker and a difficult shot maker, and she did it consistently. And so that's why I said she left the game in great hands, because she showed people how it's supposed to be done at the highest level. You know what I'm saying? So I'll say that.
Hold on, wait. Elliot Hudson said his favorite moment is when she slapped Mabry under the chin. You know what I'm saying? Elliot Hudson said his favorite moment is when she slapped Mabry under the chin, man. Hey,
Brooke, I heard you say that Allen Iverson, one of your favorite players. He one of mine too, but check the IG chat. I just dropped something in there for you.
I got tattoos because of IAI. Like, he's the whole reason I got all the tattoos.
Got a funny story about it. I met him. Chopped it up for him and his family too. Yeah.
That's dope.
Hey, y'all so down to earth, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could.
Fire picture.
But
that's AI before he put on the weight too.
Yeah. Greatland Clark said, this to you, Brooke. He said, shot is gorgeous. Her jump almost looks like she floats up and stay in the air. Reminds me of Jordan.
That's a fact.
She got a smooth jumper. But that's AD, what was your favorite moment of DT?
You know what? I'm not gonna give you a favorite moment. I'm gonna give you a favorite detail about her. One thing about Diana Taurasi, she never cheated the game. Mm-hmm. Never cheated the game. She sat out a year before from injury and all that.
It wasn't injury. I got history on that. It wasn't an injury.
What was it?
She set out to protest the pay that they would get.
Oh, really?
That's even dope, bro. Once you hear that,
That's
that's fire.
that's somebody we need to. I ain't gonna say
fire.
tonight, but somebody needs to speak on that because that's she stood up for the women.
B, that's a video.
That's definitely a video.
It was a request from my DT video. I did a retirement video on DT. I talked about it in there. It was Russia.
I gotta go watch that.
Yeah, Russia paying her some more money. They requested that she sit out, and she sat out because she wanted to protest the fact that she was getting paid more money overseas than she was in the W.
Right, and it's still kind of like that to this day, y'all. Like the overseas
we
money
we fixing that now.
That's ridiculous.
We fixing that now.
And I'm gonna take a quick second to speak on that because we know the game here, and I know. Listen, on the NBA side, them players is coming over and they taking over, and they you got the Lukas, you got the Greek freaks, you got the Nikola Jokic, you got top players in this league coming from over there now. You know what I'm saying? And they taking over the NBA. And but I still believe that America has the most watched game and the most competitive game. That's why them players is coming over here to compete. Yeah. But in a women's game, we got to go over there to make the money. And it shouldn't be like that. We should have enough money here. And I know the trajectory is going up and a lot of eyes is on the game and that should be changing real soon. But let's get it together, people, because these women are amazing and special and they deserve the money. They do. And I know that, the ticket sales and the things like that probably wasn't, paying dividends, but obviously we in a different time and age right now. And
everything going up.
Everything is going up.
Today's price. Ain't today's price.
Today's price, for sure. But let me give y'all my moment. Let me give y'all my details. I think that Taurasi is one of the most competitive people you could ever like. She left it on the floor. Like she did not want to lose. And she, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, she, you know what I'm saying? Give you that, you know what I'm saying? That's just who she is.
Welcome to the league.
That's who she is. That's who Taurasi is. All right. So like she got that dog in her. And always have had it. All right. She wanted to be the best. She wanted to go out with people saying she was the GOAT. Right. And she loved the game of basketball.
AD.
You can say you put what?
She don't got the dog in her. She got that Mamba in her. She different.
Oh, she got the snake in her.
She got the Mamba in her.
She got the snake in her. I feel you. But my point is, you play 20 years professionally and
at a high level.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't a lot of women or men to say that they did that and played it on the level that she played it on. You know what I'm saying? So I want to just give love to, just her as an individual, her for having a lot of young women looking up to her and showing people how to do it and showing people to be competitive, but also have class at the same time. Shout out to Taurasi. Congratulations on your retirement. Congratulations on your game. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of young ladies, my daughter included, that watches a lot of film on, different ladies that I speak about. Taurasi is definitely somebody who I brought up to her. She ain't really got to watch a lot of film on her, but I might cue some up just on the strength. You know what I'm saying? Number 3 is that's my daughter, like her number. She trying to make me buy her another jersey right now. You know what I'm saying? Them jerseys, $110 a piece, man. And I gotta go ahead and order her 2 more of those things, but because she won her number 3 back, and I ain't mad at her, so we gonna make it happen for her. But we Taurasi definitely special talent, special player, and she deserved the flowers, and I hope people give her flowers. Man.
I wanna say something about that too. I'm excited to see what's next for Taurasi. Can you imagine Taurasi coaching?
She might coach. Yeah, she might.
Can you imagine her coaching with her fire? So like, I want to know what's next for her. I'm excited to see, because I feel like she's not one of those players that's gonna just leave basketball. right? I think she's gonna stay around the game. So I'm excited to see like what's next in her chapter.
Yeah, Henry T. Hurley said Diana Taurasi was paid $1.5 million to sit out the W in 2015.
Still fire.
Yep.
I think it's
B, I
dope,
gotta,
man.
I gotta show you. B, you know your stuff, girl. You know your stuff. I like it. I
Thank
like it for real. That's dope. That's dope.
So before we move on to the next topic, I wanted to know with the panel if it's okay if we open the panel up to some guests to come up and speak on our last
Absolutely.
topics.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Our last two topics is Angel Reese wants a ring and she wants a ring in Chicago, and then we're gonna do a breakdown of the Liberty the Liberty season prediction. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. It's open to anybody to come up as long as you respectful. We not up here to bash nobody. We not up here to degrade or talk down on these players. We just up here to have good basketball talk. So I'm dropping the link in the chat. Anybody is welcome to come up, but as soon as you start trolling, you're getting booted.
I just want to say when you come to the house, take your shoes off at the door. You know what I'm saying? Don't dirty up my carpet. You know what I mean? And let everybody be respectful. We trying to have fun. We respect everybody's opinion, and we value y'all opinion as well. So
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So let's have a good time and let's debate. That's what we're here to do.
Hey, listen, and I just want to say, because I know sometimes people need to hear it. I need to hear it myself. Sometimes I come in and somebody chat and I start watching the chat and I forget to hit the like button until they say it. So I want to just say, everybody, make sure if you didn't do it already, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to all our channels. You know what I mean? The channels is right here on the screen so you can see it. You got Fast Break, you got the Perspective with 80s, and you got B's Sports Buzz. And then, if you're feeling generous, if you want to send us something, you got the cash apps right there. We appreciate anything you want to send. Thank you. You know what I mean? Humbly.
Hit
the like button.
Hit those cash apps, hit the like button, subscribe. Before we move on to AR to Angel Reese, I wanted to play a video of her talking about win the ring in Chicago. So let me play this for y'all.
I look forward to just winning a championship in Chicago.
Talk about it. Come on, man. That's why we fans, bro.
Chicago is like the best place to be right now. Like, I love it. I love Chicago.
Oh yeah,
man, she said it, man.
Angel want to win a ring, and I think, y'all said y'all couldn't hear it.
I know I heard it. I don't know if everybody. How did that sound? How did the video sound to you guys? Was you able to hear it?
Winning a championship in Chicago.
Yeah,
I know I could hear it. I'm not sure if they
clearly.
Could, but I could.
Chicago is like the best place to be right now. Like,
hear it because it's a
That's why I asked everybody. If everybody couldn't hear it, put a 1, and if you could hear it, put a 2.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
just to be honest, she was kind of she didn't have no bass in her voice when she was talking.
No, she said it was her. She said it was her.
Kind of a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
She said it was her.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like
I think she had volume turned down. She said it was her.
So yeah, one more time. The link is.
Edward T said, Edward T said he heard. I see Keisha. She said it was her. Yeah, for sure.
Because I know I heard it loud and clear.
Yeah, I did too.
But yeah, listen. She said, like to keep the conversation going and people come up here. Listen, man, Angel said it, man. This is why we fans of Angel. A lot of people don't understand why we fans of Angel because when they look at Angel, all they see is her weaknesses, right? And that's funny because like you just said, you did a video on a mock draft. Everybody go watch my brother's video on that mock draft. I just did a video on Caitlin Clark because there was a lot of talk this week and last week about Caitlin Clark being the best player ever in the W, which I'm cool with. I don't got no issue with her being the best and not the best. But I said, what I do have an issue with.
Whoa.
Oh, I thought you were saying what I do have it. Well, is that I misspoke though. They didn't say she was the best player. They said she was the best point guard. So I did misspeak on that. But My issue isn't her being the best point guard or not the best point guard. My issue is telling the truth. I don't like when people lie to get they narrative across. So I said, let's keep it real.
What's
and
wrong
let's
with
look at the
earning
numbers.
stuff? What's wrong with
What's
earning
wrong?
stuff though? Like,
So I said, but look, AD. I said, well, let's actually look at her production and see what she did. And that's what we did. Like, no
fan, everybody knows.
And listen, I'm not a Caitlin Clark fan, but I'm not against Caitlin Clark, right? She could be as great as she want to be. I'm not here to hold her back, right? And when I did the video simply with her production, her numbers versus the other point guards that would rival her, and it was all fair, unbiased. And I say that to say, Caitlin Clark got weaknesses, right? And her fans don't like that, like she perfect. She got weak, and it's okay to have weaknesses. But my point is, when they look at Angel, they only see her weaknesses. They don't see what she does well, right?
Speak on it.
And so this is why. So this video what Angel just did, this is why we love her, because Angel is a champion. People don't understand what that means. That's something you can't quantify with stats. You can't quantify what somebody got in here, right? You can't just look at you can't just be like she's at 80 with hearts. You get what I'm saying? The girl got heart, and you can't quantify it, and that's why we love her. And y'all, and the people who know basketball, people who could seek that. See, I say this all the time. Angel Reese. First of all, when she at her best, she gonna fill up the stat sheet for you. But what she's great at ain't on the stat sheet. It's not there. You have to be able to know basketball and see it. When you look at a player, you got to be able to say, "Oh, okay, that's a winner." Now, what that means, winner could mean a whole bunch of things, but you know a winner when you see one. You get what I'm saying? Angel Reese is a winner. So the fact that that's her mindset right now, even with Teaspoon getting fired, her being the number 7th pick, Kennedy not coming back, the league giving everything to Indiana, right? Her mindset is, oh, we gonna win a championship.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Like that's a confidence with her missing layups, with her field goal, whatever, with all this stuff going on. Her mindset is, oh, we gonna win a championship. You get what I'm saying? Like that's just something you gotta love and respect about a player. That's your mindset. That's your mind. Oh, everybody want to say, oh, she don't love the game. She care more about the off the court stuff. All the hate she getting. Oh, we gonna win a championship.
Like
you gotta respect that. You gotta respect that.
Blanco said she right. If you don't want to win, what you playing for?
I love it.
That's my thing. Like,
right.
A lot of
Angel's a leader, man.
People get upset when she talk her talk, and when she wins, she talking her talk. She gonna do her thing, and people get upset about that. But if you don't want me to win, then stop. If you don't want me to get 20 rebounds, then box me out.
And she gonna compete with you. Look at
that.
Somebody. Obviously, she got ejected, but look at what happened with her and Tiffany Hayes. She gonna compete. Tiffany Hayes was busting their ass. She said, "Oh no, I'm here now. Now you got to deal with Big Angel." Yeah. Unfortunately, they ejected her for that, but she gonna compete with you.
Talking shit, then shut me up. And
right.
That's how I move. That's how I move. Like you can talk stuff, you can say what you're gonna say, but
do something about it.
Do something about it. If I feel like doing something about it, I'm gonna do it. But I'm not gonna be upset at you because you too confident. It's just telling me that I need to be even more confident.
Exactly.
Be more confident.
Right.
And people, and to your point, B, people around the league noticed that, right? Yeah. Kia Nurse said, "Oh, one of the reasons I really want to come to this team is because I saw the confidence Angel be giving her teammates. I want somebody to make me feel like that." So people respect the fact and she's been like this since Maryland, right? Angel is the ultimate teammate. If she's on the bench and you do something, she the first one up. Let's go. You do something, she running over to you. She pumping you up. Let's go. Angel is the ultimate teammate, and people around the league notice that. They see the energy that she give her teammates and that she play with. Even Natasha Cloud said the other day, "Listen, Angel set the tone." She said she set the tone, and everybody else follow suit. So everybody noticed what she like. All of the players, they notice what's up, and they notice what she brings.
Hey, so look, we got Keisha up here with us now, and we also got JG, and it looked like JG in the gym. So I want JG to be able to say what it is he wants to say, and then we gonna let JG.
What up, Keisha? What up?
Listen, JG
You know what I'm
better not be
saying?
making no noise, man. We need to respect the broadcast. You know you my guy, but don't be coming up here making no noise.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna let him get up here and say what he say.
Yeah,
He gonna-
I came up here to try my
Yeah.
new mic out.
You my guy. You my guy,
Okay.
Jonathan. Don't make no noise.
it sounds
No,
good.
no.
It sound good?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm in a group X class, so this is the
Yeah, it
quietest
sounds
place in the gym.
Okay.
So now let me tell you how I feel about this hate towards Angel Reese. It is downright pathetic and disrespectful. First of all, I want y'all to think about this with me. So so these are old grown men, who's a majority are white. Of course, we got black men
Some
doing the
black
same
ones
thing.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, black. That's why I mentioned.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand how would these people feel if someone degrade if they have daughters or granddaughters, how would they feel if someone degrade them, disrespect them
Facts.
that way, the way how they disrespect Angel Reese? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's a 22-year-old woman y'all going after.
Somebody
A
daughter.
22-year-old
Come
woman.
on now. Somebody's sister. Come on now. Talk about it. I'm with you.
I like how you know that she don't have a crazy brother that they don't have nothing to lose. How you know she don't have a psychotic uncle?
The funny thing is she
You know
do
what I'm
got brothers too, and they bigger than her. Like a lot of people don't know that. They talking all that shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. How they know that I'm not Angel's uncle? Because
Right.
there's a lot of stuff y'all don't know about me. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But but yeah, bro. Like, I don't care what nobody say. No one's gonna convince me that Angel Reese is, degrading, like untalented or whatever they say about her. I've seen the games. I've seen how she played. I've
Mm.
seen how she's competing on Rival 3-on-3. She's shown us that she can compete. And the same people who saying that, and, uh, and I'm gonna say this, the same trolls from the cult. I'm not even gonna mention her. They said Angel is not gonna do well in on Rival because it's 3-on-3. She will get exposed. She's too slow for it. She ain't gonna be able to move around. Man, we saw so much efficiency, so much defense, so much, you know, aggressiveness, boxing out for the rebounds from Angel Reese. She even hitting her mid ranges, her layups, her 3 points. Like I ain't never like this is the best efficient Angel Reese I've seen. And
Yeah.
Hey,
soon
hey,
as
Jonathan. To your point, we seeing it quickly from game to game, right? Like each game, we
exactly.
seeing a elevation. Yeah, bro, you cooking
No, but
good, bro.
look, now listen. Now, as she have been having these solid games, why all of a sudden the same people who said that she was going to get exposed and not do good on 3-on-3 are now saying, "Oh, it's 3-on-3. That's why
Yeah, I
she's doing
see
so
that.
good. It's easier. Oh, it's
Yep,
more open space for the score." I'm like, didn't y'all just say she wasn't
yep,
going to do shit on three on
exactly.
three?
They
Now
talk
y'all
about
move.
yep.
Move
There will
goalposts real quick. Yeah,
there will
you
never
right.
be this goalpost will never stand still as long as they alive. 'Cause,
Yeah,
bro,
they
they
gonna
have
keep
more
moving it to say something else negative.
Hey, look real
now.
quick. So this is to the panel. JG, I know you in the gym, and we may be up here for like another hour or so, but I totally forgot when putting in order the topics that we talking about. That talking about the Liberty would attract a lot of Liberty fans, and
Um,
to respect their time, and I want to respect everybody time on the East Coast that's in here to listen to us talk about the Liberty. So if it's
uh,
cool with the panel, can we switch the topics and do the Liberty season predictions and then get to Angel in the Sky? Because
Let's do it.
uh
Yeah. Let's
this
go, B. You
AR
got it.
topic, this AR topic can go on for a long time before we
yeah.
Facts.
do
Yeah,
Liberty. So
that's right.
what we gonna
But
do? We switch over to
no, I just want to throw my 2 cents in it.
Hey, we
But
appreciate your 2 cents. You was
like
cooking,
Yes,
brother.
yes.
your workout
Hey,
was cooking. Go ahead and get to your workout and hop back on whenever you feel like it. We're gonna be up here for a little while.
okay, I'm gonna finish. I got like about good 25-30 minutes left, so I'll be back.
All
All
right,
right, bet.
back.
So we gonna get on to the Liberty season prediction. Um, and shout out to all the people on Twitter right now who tuning in and listen to this Liberty season prediction. I tweeted it and they
Shout
retweeted.
out to y'all.
Oh, we here. So we gonna get into this because I totally forgot. I'm in Chicago. Y'all gotta forgive me. Y'all an hour ahead of me, and I forgot. Y'all an hour ahead of me. Um, and we got 742 eyes right now on us. So shout out to y'all, all 744 of y'all If y'all on Twitter, if y'all on YouTube, come over, like
I
the
got a
videos,
I got a
subscribe.
Liberty fan. Do me a favor, post the link in the IG for me so I could send the link to somebody.
That I got you. But yeah, come over and subscribe, y'all. We need the subscriptions. We need y'all to hit that subscribe button. Get us to 500. Get us over the hump. We trying to
Get us
become
to 1,000. Get us to 2,000.
Hey,
Let's go.
Just get me to 410.
We got goals. We got goals. You know what I'm saying? What up, Key? What's going on, Key?
Thank
Let
you,
Keisha,
Lisa.
I want to hear what Keisha got to say. Keisha been sitting there waiting patiently. I want to hear what she got to say.
I'm gonna put the link in the chat and you copy it because I don't have a StreamYard on my phone to put it in IG, so I'm gonna put it in the chat. You copy it. But yeah, the panel is open to any Liberty fan who want to come up here and chop it up with us. Y'all come up here, y'all want to correct us. So I'm pretty sure the Liberty been in the league been in team since '97, one of the original teams. So I'm pretty sure y'all got a little bit more insight than us. Like I said, I'm a Sky fan, so
Rebecca Lobo.
I'm sure y'all gotta don't bring that up. Don't bring up Rebecca. She wanted the overglorified. I ain't even gonna hold you. But y'all probably got a little bit more knowledge than us. So the link is in the chat again. You can come up on the panel as long as you're respectful. You can come up on the panel. But Keisha, welcome Keisha. Cut the ish real. Is it cut the ish real talk?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I was on mute. Yeah.
And then we got Key, WBB Universe on the panel with us. This family, y'all, go subscribe to all our pages. Like, subscribe. Get us to where we need to be at. We working hard for y'all, so work hard for us.
Yeah, but
so y'all, the New York Liberty. I wanted to start me and the panel members. We wanted to start with the Liberties because of course they won the championship. They got to glory finally. About time. They got to glory. And once you get a taste of that thing, you know, you want to get back there. So we up here to talk about the Liberty season predictions and what they need to do to this current roster to get back to that land. So just jump in wherever y'all want to jump in. But the first question is this current roster strong enough to get them back to championship?
Okay, Lakeisha.
Do y'all know the current roster or y'all current roster they got?
Oh, I thought y'all was going first.
Yeah.
Want me to run down the current roster? I got the players.
Yeah, run that down right quick.
So the starting five from the current roster should be Sabrina still at the point. I don't know if they got Leone playing the 2, but I got Leone at the 2. Leone at the 2, Benijah at the 3, Stewie, and then JJ. And coming off the bench, they got Niara Sabali, Lit Sabali, but Big Sabali right now because she the one with the championship. KB, Kennedy Burke. They just signed Izzy Harrison. They got a guard from the Dominican, Esmeri Martinez.
Yeah, Esmeri Martinez. Yeah,
Esmeri, Rebecca Gardner.
Played at Arizona.
Yeah, she was a Sky. Rebecca Gardner, Markeisha Davis, big SEC. Kayla Davis. Kayla Davis finished the season with the Sky. Rachel Carrera and Jalen Sherrod from Colorado. So with the current roster that they have, do you think that the Liberty will be able to get back to championship?
Go ahead, Brooklyn. You in New York. I want to hear what you got to say about it.
Well, I'm not a Liberty fan, but but yeah, the question is, I mean, the answer is yes. I think they do. I mean, I think they still have one of the best rosters in the W. That ain't changed. When I think about the top rosters in the W, I think about the Liberty. I think about the Fever. I think about the Lynx. And I feel like the Ace is going to retool and rebuild. So I think those are probably the 4 best rosters in the W right now. So yeah, I think the Liberty have enough. They just added Isabel Harrison, so they got a veteran off their bench. I still think they need more firepower off their bench. I think they need to get one more dog or one more scorer, one more scorer off their bench that could solidify things if Sabrina gets cold again and the Nescu get cold again. They need somebody who could come off that bench and just be a firecracker for them. So I think they should do that. But outside of that, I feel like they got a roster that could repeat.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I like the Liberties team. I like their team. They need, to me, I think it's going to be a more competitive year this coming year. Honestly, I think they starting five is solid. I think they starting five is solid. With Jonquel Jones being disrespected at times. Obviously, she won the MVP. What'd you say?
Highly disrespected.
Yeah, okay. I'm about to say it. Yeah, they don't put enough on her name, and they won because of her. Let's not get it twisted. Everybody talk about Breonna Stewart and Sabrina, and they are two great players. Don't get it twisted. But Jonquel Jones won them that championship, and she got the MVP like she deserved. But they don't, you know what I'm saying? Her whole journey, in her journey in the WNBA, it should be highlighted a lot more.
I don't mean to cut you off, but Chronicle WBB, I'm posting a link in the chat. I don't know which page you on, but if you go to my page, you will be able to see the link in the chat. But if you on everybody else's page, they will have to post the link in the chat for you to see it. But I just posted it again.
Got to go to B Sports Buzz, y'all. B Sports Buzz. B Sports Buzz. And make sure when y'all go to B Sports Buzz, y'all going to come up. Y'all hit that subscribe button and y'all hit that like button for it. You know what I'm saying? Let's look out. Let's get her. Let's run them numbers up for it. But y'all got to go to B's page if y'all want to come up on the panel and give y'all take on what's going on the topics we talking about. All right. Yeah, so that's Sister Noble that talking to. But yeah, I think they got a solid 5. I think some of their bench players like Davis need to step up. She didn't get a lot of time last year, but they need some. I think they need maybe two solid bench players. Isabel Harrison, I think, can offer more than what she offered the Sky. I think she was disgruntled with the Sky, to be honest with you. But there was times where she got to play, and I seen little glimpses of, okay, this girl do still have some talent, even though I think that maybe Taurasi kind of just maybe didn't like her. I don't know. Maybe she was disrupting the locker room. I don't know. Coming back from injury, sometimes it takes a little time to build that confidence back up and trust your legs or trust whatever injury you may have had. But I think they are definitely a top team still. And could they get it done? Yeah. I mean, there's talent there. They got talent. They got chemistry. They got years together. So I think they can get it done. And Phoebich, I like her a lot. I think she definitely should be put in the starting lineup. I think she came off the bench last season, if I'm not mistaken. But I like her defensive presence. And I gotta see. I think teams are gearing up to come at them. And I think it's gonna be a more competitive season this year, and there's gonna be more teams in the mix. And I just want to see how it play out. Do I think they can win it? Yeah. I think they can run it back. It's hard to run it back, though. Just because the Aces ran it back, you know what I'm saying? And we got teams all the way back to the Comets, you know what I mean, that was running it back. You know what I mean? But I don't know. They not my favorites. They not my favorites to win it all. I'm just put it like that. They not my favorites. I think they need to get a couple more pieces in there.
I'm gonna bring up.
I digress to whoever's next.
Beastie Sam before we move on. I think it's a topic that we have to talk about because we all saw Stewie performance in a championship round. It was a roller coaster. It was up and down, and he said we got to talk about Stewie. If we keep in the buck, she stunk it up in the final. She got to get back to form.
It's a roller coaster and unrivaled for her right now.
It is
roller coaster. She ain't even got on the ride.
It's a water slide. Ain't a roller coaster. It's a water slide.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all. Not
She ain't got it line yet. Goddamn,
We just keeping it in a buck now.
Right.
Hey, Stewie, we love you, man. We
Let's
love
go.
Right.
Yeah, Stewie is cold. I ain't trying to disrespect, but you know,
And
it is
one
what
more,
it is.
we gonna have 4
That was crazy.
I'm thinking I was giving her an excuse. I was like, well, maybe she just disinterested in Unrivaled. Maybe that's what it is. But that leads me to my point. When B asked the question of whether I think they're gonna run it back, I don't think so. I think the Stewie thing is kind of up in the air. You don't know which Stewie you're gonna get.
Mhm.
So, and because all the teams are getting better, that inconsistency won't be able to be glossed over during this playoff run coming up for these teams, because everybody, I think, is getting better. So if she's inconsistent and then the coach don't want to pull out because she's a franchise player, I think that might be a problem for New York coming down the stretch. I also think they still need a point guard, but that's just me. I like Sabrina, but sometimes Sabrina be doing some when she trying to get a shot and she trying to get people involved. It be a lot on Sabrina. I think sometimes it's so much on Sabrina that her shot fails for her. So I think they actually need somebody to relieve that pressure off of her. I don't know who that will be, but they need somebody because they did lose Sloot, even though I know Sloot didn't play a whole bunch during
She helped. Nah, she
the playoffs, but she helped, at
yeah.
least to have that option there to relieve the pressure. So I think they need to replace that spot, even if it's with somebody's coming off the bench, to at least give Sabrina some kind of
I agree with
help. If they don't do that, I think because Sabrina, let's keep it a buck. Sabrina went cold.
Lakeisha, to your point really quickly.
She went super cold.
Facts. To your point really quickly, I agree with you, because I think they need, remember I said that play off the bench, but if that play off the bench could be a point guard, like you saying, and she could come in and move Sabrina to the number 2, and that like if it's like a starter level point guard coming off the bench, and she could come in and then play those minutes, let Sabrina play number 2, relieve that pressure, let her just be a scorer, I think that'll make them a better team. So I agree with you. That definitely, Lakeisha.
And the reason why they made it through is because the unsung hero, the person nobody talks about,
Leonie Phoebe
was just dominating. Jonquel Jones was dominating.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Jones, Phoebus was
but they had a couple of them though. They had a couple, but yeah, definitely Jonquel Jones was the unsung hero. Absolutely,
came in and it didn't drop off. So I running it back like AD say is hard, especially when the team you beat say they lost because of a bad call. So they
got Angel Reese talking about,
and it looked like the best player on that team is getting even better.
Right.
You got to contend with Fee.
Yes. And if they get some extra pieces, this is going to, like I say, I think all the teams are going to get better, and they all going to be, it's going to be a hard fight. Even that Aces thing, look, Chelsea Gray running around there. She grandma, don't get me wrong. But grandma looking real good and unrivaled for a fast game with a whole bunch of young
getting
people.
healthy. Grandma getting healthy.
Oh, yeah. I think it's going to be a harder road for them.
Nobody cook like grandma cooking. So,
and if they get Cole B and Brooke and AD like they did, because it was 2 series, they was looking. You can't have both of your best players going cold like that.
It's tough.
It's tough. So I don't think they run it back. But hey, anything can happen in the W. So that's just my opinion.
Go
ahead, B. My bad.
Takes. I think
what up, bro, Claude?
That stood out to me was that the other teams in the league is getting better, and I feel like these teams are building their teams to stop the Liberty now, because you're the new champ in the house. Like you got the belt now, so everybody gonna build a team to compete with you. And I agree with Keisha. I think they need a point guard. I think the point guard position is something they probably try to address through the draft, or maybe try to trade that pick to address it. Um, I think a veteran point guard would help. Because Sab is a capable point guard, but I think you still need that veteran presence behind her so she can learn and see what it is a point guard truly does. And it helps with Jalen Sherrod too. It helps her learn
Mhm.
real because it gives her someone to see and truly learn how to play the position. So I think adding a veteran point guard to that team would be good, like the Natasha Cloud. But
See, they already know that. That's why they went after Natasha Clyde, and Connecticut
Connecticut
said,
wasn't
"Hell
going,
no."
which I don't understand. To this, that was a great trade for both teams. I don't get it.
I think Natasha Cloud actually cements a championship for them. I think if they get the right veteran point guard, it cements a championship for them
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the starting lineup is already nice. But
Hmm.
to what
It is.
somebody said about Stewie, you do have to talk about Stewie and her inconsistency.
Stewie
Sabali
and
is a bright
Sabrina.
spot too for them off the bench. I know I talked about the bench.
Right, is a bright spot.
Yeah. She definitely she was an unsung hero too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? She had a lot to do. Her energy off the bench gave them a nice boost. I'll be honest
That's a
with you.
fact. That's
Yeah.
a fact.
And even in addition to Sably, I think Izzy is in a better situation.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I do
facts.
too.
and to
I do
both
too.
of y'all points, Izzy is 2 years removed from that injury now, so she should play even
Right.
better than she played last year.
Sometimes you just got to be happy with where you're gonna be at, and I think that this move, you sometimes you need a new environment, man, to bring that dog and that fight back out of you. And when you happy with where you at, sometimes it translates on the court. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah,
But
Facts.
she's playing around family. You know, she's originally from Tennessee, but I think a lot of her family moved to New York. Uncle, I see you with the shade, but I think a lot of her family moved to New York, so she's
yeah, I like
around.
yeah.
But I think for sure the Liberty have to address point guard situation and getting some relief for Stewie, which I think that's why they went out to get Izzy.
Izzy, yeah, that makes sense.
Just to give Stewie that extra relief.
Hey, listen, I'm sorry, this just dawned on me. You know the WNBA and the moves they be making. Y'all do know Izzy and Natasha Cloud in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
So if they did
I
make
didn't
that
know that.
move, if they did
I
make that
definitely didn't know
move, they would have been
Yeah,
together.
that's a boo.
They already got Dejanay and Alyssa together. They might as well put Izzy and Natasha together.
Yeah.
That's true.
So for me, I think
There's gonna be some problems at home when they get real. All that, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to play with my, nah, we ain't doing that. We got to go over
I
there.
think the Liberty can get back there. I think, like somebody in the chat said, it's going to take each and every one of their players to have an exceptional playoff run to get back there. Just because I think other teams have built their teams up to kind of stop them and kind of deal with JJ in the paint. See, Atlanta got Alicia Gray and Jordan Canada and Ryan Howard, but they only had Tina Charles to battle with JJ in the paint. Now they went and got BG and Brejon. So now they adding more size inside the paint because JJ just dominated so well last season that it was scary. Because if you didn't have somebody down there who
They traumatized me.
if you ain't had somebody down there who can bang with JJ, she was taking advantage of it. But I think the X factor for the Liberty and to see if they take this next jump is Feebich. Feebich came on strong, and that's another James Wade fuck up for the Chicago Sky. And that's all I wanted to say before I moved on. You know,
Hey, listen.
he was a Sky.
All right.
Hey, I want to.
Hey, listen, really quick.
I want to be when we end this conversation. Can everybody just please say who they picks is for the championship? I know it's early. I know it's super early. The draft ain't happened, none of that, so that can change a lot of people's opinion on what they think may happen. Plus, you want to see how these rookies come in and do their thing. But I do want to get everybody picked for who they got winning the championship next year.
I got you.
Like,
I like how your camera zoomed in on you when you did that. Hey,
Right.
I just want to say really quick.
Yeah, I don't like how
I want to say really quick before Key. Hey, look, I know Key about to go before Key go. I just want to say really quick, since we talking about the Liberty, since we talking about the Liberty, I called in an expert, Mikachu. Mikachu is on the panel. Mikachu is the Liberty expert. So I'm just letting y'all know. Yeah, Key.
All right. Well, first I gotta say.
All right, easy. All right, look. I see. Hey, watch this. Hey, watch this. I see you, Easy Key. I see you, Easy Key.
Well, first, you know what I'm saying.
I don't know if y'all caught that reference. I don't know if y'all got that.
I'm about to put that on a t-shirt.
With attitude, Easy Key. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. It's all good.
God. But first, I gotta say, first of all, y'all, amazing show, great show so far. I had to come up here and show love. I love it. I love y'all dynamic. Y'all giving some great stuff, great value. So if you're watching this, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe to all pages. Act like you got some sense. Don't make me mad. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. But to the topic that we're talking about, I'm like 60-40. I'm like 60-40. It's like I could see them 2-peating, right? If they did the right things. And then I'm like, I could see them fumbling it just the same. You know what I'm saying? And I think it kind of, for me, I think they need to go all in on Phoebich. I think Phoebich is important, like very important in being an X factor. And I think Phoebich was an X factor. I mean, she was wetting it. Like it was crazy. Sloot got benched for Phoebich. You know what I'm saying? So she was an important and integral part of them winning. I think they need to spend more time with her, which I'm expecting them to do. That's one. I think Izzy was a decent hire, despite my feelings towards her at the moment. Izzy was a decent signing. We'll see how that goes. It's a training camp contract, so it's no guarantee. So we'll see. They wanted to, replace Kayla Thornton. Obviously, I don't know if that's a replacement for Kayla Thornton for real. Or if they're still seeking Kayla Thornton's replacement. They might still be seeking it. Maybe Izzy's not that for them, but you said what, B?
Izzy don't have the same defensive intensity.
Exactly. That's a fact. She does, yeah. She's not that great of a defender. So there's that.
Better offensive player though.
Yeah.
Give her some credit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, they get their shots in different spots, and it's
Now Izzy better than I ain't going for that.
Offensively than Kayla?
Yeah, absolutely.
Man.
I did the research. I went back because I'm a Sky fan, so I did this last year. I went back and saw Izzy in Dallas. Izzy before that injury, she was nice. Huh?
And that's what we don't know. Like if she's come. Oh my bad. Go ahead, B.
No, I just said Izzy in Dallas was a bucket, but go ahead, Key.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Oh yeah, I'm not. Yeah, whatever she did in the past, I'm not taking away from that. I don't know how she's feeling now back because she was iffy with the injury. I don't know if that's still in her head, so we don't know. But I'll say God, if they would have got Natasha Cloud, that would have went crazy for sure for them. But they still gotta, you move, so you gotta figure something else out and get you a solid PG. And then you gotta address Sabrina and Brianna Stewart. Like you have to address the both of them being shut down the way they got shut. Both of them, not just one. Both of them.
Yeah, they both were struggling. That's a fact.
Was struggling. I mean, all games was struggling to make it work. I think Stewie's
not all
offensive
games.
game.
Stop capping.
What game?
Not every game. Not every game they were struggling. Stop it.
Tell me the game. Tell me
Not
the game.
every game. That game winner
What
that she
game,
shot in front of McBucket's face. That she was like, I put my hand
she
up.
was struggling at it. That's the third shot she hit in that game.
She had to pick
Nah, she struggled that game too.
Every game.
She struggled that game too. That shot was just
not every game. She's agreeing with you. She just saying not every game. That's all she's saying. Not
every game she struggled. You feel me?
Not every game in that.
All right, Mikachu, you're gonna get your shot. You're gonna get your shot, Mikachu.
That's
listen,
a cat.
listen. If
Not
this
every
is
game.
if this was a Chicago chat right now, and they said something about Angel, we'll be acting the same way. I ain't mad at Pikachu. Talk
Oh,
your
I ain't
shit.
mad. I ain't
That's
mad. I
a
ain't tripping.
cat. Not every
I
game.
ain't tripping.
Come
I
on.
ain't tripping. Sabrina was
She
1
wasn't
for 19,
consistent. I'm
man.
with you on that.
Somebody
She
just
definitely dropped
Like,
all dropped her whole
She
game.
hit
Like she
timely
got
shots for
yo,
sure. She hit
she
timely
got
shots.
Space
That don't mean
Jam
she didn't
in the
struggle
final
though.
game. But that doesn't mean every game she was not present.
Yeah, she had her moments. She had some moments.
She hit timely shots. That's all I can. She struggled. She hit timely shots though. That's it.
She struggled in the last game after the injury. Yeah, okay.
Nah, she struggled in all of them.
She
to me.
had a hand injury. Her
She
shooting
struggled in
hand.
all of them to
She
me.
did have a hand injury.
Not every game. That's what I'm saying. Not every game. You bugging. That's a cap.
Okay.
We're gonna pull up the stats, y'all.
No,
Yeah, go ahead, Keisha.
Go ahead, Key.
Cause I know
All I'm gonna
I
say.
remember like yo
I
3 for
told y'all
what?
she the expert, man. Mikachu is the Liberty expert.
I'm like
man. We gonna
3
talk
for
about
what?
the Liberty.
She
We gonna
only
have some
made 4
experts
out
on
of
the
how
panel.
many shots? Go
Hey,
ahead.
y'all,
But
y'all gotta let Bro Claude say what he got to say. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta
I
let
mean, I ain't even get to land. I ain't even get to say all
Yeah,
I
let
had
Key
to-
land. Let
Let
Key
Key
land.
land.
My bad, Key. My fault.
Nigga
Key, my fault. My bad.
Hey,
Go ahead, stop
Mikachu,
playing, Key.
you gotta let
Mikachu
her-
couldn't
gotta
hold
let
it
her
in. I
finish.
understand.
You gotta finish.
Her team.
Mikachu.
I was trying to, but nah, she
Nah,
said
you
every
can't try.
game.
You heard
That
you
was
heard the
that
pop.
was
And I
that was
stand
the
on that.
dagger.
Listen, you heard the soda bottle top just pop. She couldn't hold it back.
That was the dagger when she said every game.
And I stand on that.
I spazzed. Nah,
Okay,
not
just let
every
him stay.
game.
And I
Hold
still
on, y'all.
stand on it.
Let Key land. Let Key land,
Let
y'all.
Key
Get it.
land. Go ahead, stand on it 10 toes. Let's do it. Go.
All right. So they do gotta address that. Like who's gonna make up? That's why I think Phoebich is like a good, you know what I'm saying? Who can make up for that if that happens again? I think Brianna's for like Fee was easily guarded. You know what I'm saying? Like Fee could really guard Brianna's game because Brianna struggled to get to her spots when it came to Fee. And Brianna kind of has that type of game. Like she has a very like this is where I get my shot. I don't really change that much. You know what I'm saying? So I think they do have to address those things because I kind of think this might be answering your question, AD, a little bit too ahead of time. I think it's gonna be similar to last year, which is it might be NY in Minnesota or the Aces or Minnie in the Aces or NY in the like it's them three is who I see being in there.
Indiana gonna be fighting for them spots.
They might be, but as ultimately ship game, I feel like is between those three. But I do see them fighting for it for sure. But I think they gotta kind of address that just in case that kind of shows up again. And it might not, but I think you want to be prepared and ready because 2-peating is hard. Like it's very hard to come back with that. But I'm 40, 60, so I could see them doing it again if they address these things. I know they've hired like a new offensive coach, things like that. I wouldn't count them out because now they have the confidence and experience too, right? Like to go over the edge, and they've won for New York, like all of that stuff could really help them out.
To your point too, Key, they've been there multiple years before they won, so they got that experience too of losing, right? First and then winning. So
true.
Absolutely.
That's a fact. Yeah. So that's kind of what I think about that.
I just want to say real quick. Hold on. I just want to say real quick, looking at the chat, Faz, what I do? Talk about I made you mad. What the hell I do?
I don't know. Before y'all go, let me just run through the stats. But you know me, I'm an eye test.
I was finna do it, but go ahead, Keisha.
That's
yeah, I'm an eye test person, but I'm gonna give y'all.
I'm not emotional. I'm not
I do
emotional.
both. I use the stats and the eye test.
I'm an eye test person, so I get where Key coming from.
Brooklyn
'cause
Analytical.
That's how you felt watching it. But I will just say that Sabrina Ionescu, that first game, she was 8 for 26.
Keisha, hold on.
Okay.
Before you run down them stats, because that's gonna make it go boom. I'm gonna read this comment so I can get it off the screen.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna let you run through them stats. Said Liberty hired a new assistant to focus on offense, and that's her specialty. Hopefully, offense will be less stagnant. JJ and Leo need to be utilized more. And I couldn't agree more with that comment. But go ahead, Keisha, and run down those stats.
Okay.
I
So
got
in the
you,
first
Fast.
game, she was 8 for 26. She had 5 rebounds and 4 assists. The second game, she was 5 of 9. She had 5 assists and 4 rebounds. The third game, she was 5 of 12, and she had 5 rebounds and 6 assists. The fourth game, she was 5 of 15 for 6 rebounds and 5 assists. That last game, she was 1 for 19.
God damn it.
With 8 assists and 7
But
rebounds.
it's the truth.
That's
It
nasty.
hurts. We can like what we want.
She had at
We can
least,
like what we
Nika
like.
said it wasn't every game.
it wasn't every game. She had at least.
You still got to account for her on the court though. You have to follow her
Yeah.
out where she go because she can hit. She hit the one shot she hit was a big 3, wasn't it?
That's what I said.
mistaken.
Timely
It was a
shots. She
shoot.
was there for those timely shots,
Yeah,
and
it
that's
was-
important.
You
That she
said
still
that.
kept working, still kept hunting her shot. I'm not saying she a trash player.
Yeah.
Struggled
No.
is struggling. Do y'all know what struggling? That's you
She
could struggle
did
and
struggle.
still be good.
She struggled.
What? You could still be
She
good and struggle.
She struggled.
I knew that
She
before I
had,
even read them off.
she had one and
I'm
a half good games in it.
Yeah,
One and a
one and a
half.
half.
Hey,
Her one
look.
and a half good games put them over the hump. So we get stabbed there. She had one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if she would have been better, it would have been a cakewalk.
Right.
That's a fact.
Because she
And
had,
your last impression was that 1 for 19.
yeah. If she would have been better, it would have been a
That's
cakewalk.
nasty.
She
Ugh.
had those-
Okay. I got it. Is it my turn yet?
Go ahead, go ahead.
I know Lakeisha better go
Okay,
get
yeah,
some
go ahead,
damn
go ahead.
glasses.
Okay. Pikachu.
I ain't
Where your
going
glasses
looking for
at,
no
Keith?
shades for y'all.
Mikachu. Please do not interrupt me when I say what I'm gonna say. I'm asking.
To say something
Unc
crazy.
asking. I ain't crazy.
No, she
I
said if
ain't
you say
crazy.
something crazy, that's what she
I'm
said.
just 50. Listen, I'm just 55. That's seen all of it, and I seen the beginning of Michael Jordan's career and Magic Johnson's career, and I've been there with the greats.
You saw the beginning of Bill Russell career.
Hey,
Why you trolling right now?
No, it's all right.
I'm just trying to see how old he is. That's what I'm trying to see. Where?
Listen,
did you see George Mikan?
Mikachu, I want you to look up in your phone Gonzaga. Right, before I get started, Gonzaga, Frank Burgess. I want you to look that up right now while we're talking. Gonzaga College, Frank Burgess.
I'm about to look it up. What the fuck?
Let me know when you got him.
Going on?
Is it Maya? Is it?
Let me know when you got him. His name Frank Burgess. B-U-R.
Baby girl.
Baby girl.
E-S-S. Yep, you got him yet?
And while she doing that, I'ma just
okay. You got him.
comment.
Okay, so who is Frank Burgess? Frank Burgess is the all-time leading scorer for Gonzaga. John Stockton could not pass him. It didn't happen. Frank Burgess set that record in the early 70s. 71. Frank Burgess right now holds the record for the most points scored in 2025 in the history of Gonzaga University. Who is Frank Burgess? That's my father's little brother. See, I told you, listen, I told you, B, me and you got so much alike. That's my father's little brother. And my father trained him.
I got a question.
Okay, hold on.
That's
Hold
fire.
on.
That's fire.
I ain't done. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all don't know that though. I ain't up here to be braggadocious at all.
No, I only want.
I just don't
now.
want Mikachu to think that I'm coming out the corner because I know this goddamn game.
Okay. I was trying to figure out what we.
I'm born around this. This is what I'm.
We still talking about the liberty.
Okay, now listen. Listen. The Liberty may repeat. Why? Because they won not even full throttle. They won with mistakes. They won with bad performances by Sabrina Ionescu. They won by bad performance by Stewie. Our Lady Hamilton had to save them. And of course, John Quayle Jones stayed consistent.
Lady Hamilton.
And they won. So that's still a formula to win and two-peat. But let me tell you something. Kobe crying in heaven for that performance that Sabrina Ionescu did. Kobe Bryant is crying in heaven because that ain't my goddamn bean. That's not my bean. My bean would never let that happen. What happened up in New York? So make it sure you need to cut it out. You emotional about it, but Kobe Bryant is crying in heaven for that type of performance. 1 for 19.
Bro club. I didn't make no promises about cutting you off because you didn't even act. You didn't even let me answer.
I'm not done.
I'm not tight. I'm not tight about Sabrina Ionescu staying up the joint.
I'm not done. You got
the final game. All I was saying is don't disrespect and say every game.
When I'm landing my plane.
The fact that she had one means that it wasn't every game. That's all I was trying to say. That's it. I wasn't trying to go ham. I was trying to be respectful, let y'all get y'all shit to. But
Kobe Green Bryant is up in heaven.
B.
Yeah, everybody like and subscribe, man. If you entertain by this friend, everybody hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel.
I don't got no favorite players there. My team is the Liberty. That's it. My team is the New York Knicks. That's it. I don't got no favorite players.
Talk about it, Mika. Talk about it, Mika.
Let's keep it a buck.
Keep it a buck.
Player retired.
Listen,
the shit talker, the shit stirrer, the motherfucker.
Comedy hour.
Sabrina Ionescu.
Scoring points. Like, come on, bro.
One at a time.
Ionescu is nice.
Last year.
One at a time.
Comedy.
Just don't say she lost the joint the whole season.
I didn't say the whole season. I said the finals. I said the finals. I didn't say the whole season. I said the finals.
I ain't say the whole finals.
Is the best point guard. Listen, Sabrina Ionescu is the best point guard in the WNBA. Sabrina Ionescu is the best point guard in the WNBA.
The numbers. That's actually
right now.
Be honest. That's
I know what I'm talking about, man. Little bro, I know I got this shit. They could be emotional all they want to.
She the best. I just did hey, bro, Claude. Hey, bro, I just did the numbers. She the best. I ain't even gonna hold. They thought it was Caitlin Clark. That's who they said it was. Shout out to Caitlin Clark.
I can't sit here and let nobody just be sitting here being emotional over facts. Facts is facts. You can't do nothing about facts.
But
is she the best point guard? She's the best. Hey, she's the best point guard, as I said.
And this to you. You could. I don't care. Like, I'm not saying this to disagree with you. I'm just throwing this out there. I think healthy wise, though. I still think Chelsea Gray is the best point guard. Healthy, but right now, you're right. I think right now, where everything stands with health and everything, Sabrina Ionescu the best point guard. But I think healthy wise, all things considered, it's still Chelsea Gray.
I don't know nothing about that. I just know what I saw. I wasn't here around for it. I wasn't around
now,
for
I
that.
think it's two levels.
What I'm saying is
when you talk about point guard,
hold on, AD, because I want to hear you. Let them finish. I want to hear you. Let them finish.
I'm trying to land. I'm a land on y'all show.
Y'all land. Y'all do y'all thing. Y'all landing.
I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna go away in the sun on the Sabbath. I like good basketball. I like great basketball players. Sabrina Ionescu is a great basketball player because she trained by my man, the second man. See, it's Mike, then it's Kobe to me. Where I'm at. Where I'm from, the Bean is the second. He tier 1B. You feel me? So I'm just telling you, he cried in heaven for that performance. That was not a takeover. And we all got to keep it 100. See, me, I like a motherfucker keep me 100. Keep 100 with me. Okay, I wasn't my best. Okay, cool. Because sometimes I'm not my best. And on some shows, I might be wrong or looking at it from another perspective. And sometimes it might be unanimously,
Appreciate
on
you,
the
Tiffy.
opposition.
Appreciate you, Tiffy.
But the thing is this. The thing is this. I told y'all that when it don't make me say, when I say something, that don't mean it's etched in stone. No, I ain't that type of person. All I know is what I know. And Sabrina Ionescu is the best point guard, pound for pound, right now in the WNBA. I don't give a damn who injured. You injured, you bring your ass on the court. Hey, Mike said you bring your ass to the court.
I wasn't disagreeing with you.
You're not injured. You come on that court, you ain't injured. So Sabrina Ionescu was handing people their ass the whole season. The whole entire season.
Hey, okay.
I was just saying.
No, I'm about to leave. Listen, I'm about to roll out.
I thought you was done. My bad.
Buckets. See, you can't take no. Kayla McBride. See, you underestimated her defense because she's such an offensive player, but she's a defensive stopper. She cut her goddamn water off, and she didn't have no more but drips coming out that motherfucker. Listen, her water. She had drips coming out that motherfucker. When Big Buckets was on her. She was drip. It wasn't no current flow. So then, yeah, she did get hurt. It just made it worse. But you can't count her being hurt because Kobe was hurt. Mike was hurt. If that's who trained her and she keeping the name, Kobe was crying in heaven. They're going to repeat for us. I see it. They're going to repeat because I believe they're going to correct those mistakes. But Chicago Sky is going to be in the top 5 playing this year. That's all I got to say. I land my plane.
I just wanted to say, because I don't like to be misunderstood. I was actually agreeing with you, bro, because I think Sabrina. So what I was saying wasn't saying that Sabrina wasn't the best because what's her name wasn't healthy. I was saying the way Chelsea Gray plays is, again, because I go back and I do research from before I was watching, right? Before I might have been watching one year, but I do research before that year.
The year before I heard you.
I was saying. Right. So I was saying that if Chelsea gets back to Chelsea, if she gets back to who she was, then to me, she elevates even Sabrina to me. But again, Chelsea got she got to do that. She got to become that player again. You know what I mean? There's no guarantee she's gonna become that player. Today, right now, all things considered, it's Sabrina Ionescu. But let Mikachu, since she's a Liberty fan and she's the last one to speak on this topic, let her get her thoughts off on the question, which is your prediction, Mikachu, on the Liberty season, and how do you think their roster is gonna hold up for them repeating, and do you think they'll actually repeat? What's your thoughts, Mikachu?
Hey, Mikachu, before you go, let me just say we got 1,100 people in here right now, eyes on us right now. Go hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, like, subscribe.
Right now, we could take care of B and we could take care of 80s baby. Yes, we could take care of B, 80s baby, and we could take care of AD, the fast break. So y'all go over there, subscribe, man. Hit the listen. We not asking y'all to do anything. We not asking y'all to do it, man. It's if you want to do it, if you love. See, I bring that entertainment, and it's all love because Mikachu, my baby girl too. That's my niece too, and this is what it is. We want to bring a show to you. What good is it if we all agree? No, we have to have certain points, and this is what it's all about. So if y'all see that we working for you, please, y'all, please, let's get 80s baby over the hump tonight. He only need 100. Put a Hindu. It's over 1,000 people up in here.
If y'all give me 10, just give me the 4 or 10. I'll be happy.
No, we good. We good. I got you. I got you, little bro. I got you. Hey, let's get B over the hump tonight. Listen, tonight, let's get B over the hump. Tonight.
Yeah, B.
Let's work to get fast break over the hump. AD over the hump. If we care about us and the information that we bring in, right now we a community. Listen, I'm getting calls from California, Denver, Colorado, and I got calls from Atlanta, Georgia today on how we coming up in the algorithm, all of us in this community. They all the way in other parts of the country. And this, man, listen, everybody that's on this panel right now is coming up in people's algorithm, except for AD. We got to get AD there. But
yeah,
I want to tell
you,
boy. I want to just tell you, B, you got the couple videos you got, they already done seen it in Denver. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, we working. We in it.
Shout out to the
Let's
folks.
do it.
Shout out to the other D. Shout out to the other D.
Hey, no, but
yeah.
Go subscribe. Go subscribe. Go like. It's 1,100 of y'all in here. It's gonna be 1,200 of y'all in a couple more hours. It's 1,200 of y'all in here. If y'all ain't got no YouTube channel, make a YouTube channel and come over here and subscribe. Get us over that hump. We bringing y'all good quality. We giving y'all good debate, healthy debate. We okay with being wrong. We okay with letting the chat correct us. We okay with looking up the facts and correcting ourselves. We trying to bring y'all unbiased opinions and just have good debate. But we need y'all to continue to like and subscribe. You like and subscribe, you continue to keep us in the algorithm and you get more of this from us. But we got a New York Liberty expert up in here. We gonna let
don't just subscribe to our channels either. My bad, B.
Yeah.
But y'all see Keisha, Real Talk Ish. You know what I'm saying? Cut the Ish Real Talk Sports. Y'all see her up there. Y'all subscribe to her channel. Y'all see WBB Universe up there. Go subscribe to her channel. Y'all see Bro Claw, Steady Serving Sports. Go subscribe to his channel. Mika Chu, I know you probably got something on the way. You know what I'm saying? And we grateful to have you up here. I think that you definitely need to do something.
You need a channel. Come on.
Yeah, hey, listen, I'm happy y'all said that because that's what I was gonna say. I want to say this really quick while y'all up here because I feel like and it's all up to Mikachu what she want to do because the channel ain't for everybody. I've been, asking her what she want to do, and she been like, it's new, so she filling it out still. But I just want, I'm trying to motivate her to create a channel. As you can see, she's passionate about her liberty, and she's very knowledgeable because she's been watching the W just like you, bro, Claude. She's been watching the W since the beginning. So she, she's very knowledgeable about the W. So I've been trying to get her to create a channel. She's not sure what she wants to do yet, but we got a bunch of examples up here, for her. So I just wanted to say that just so y'all want to give her some words of encouragement, anything like that, bro, Claude, that's your specialty. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, y'all check it out.
Here comes the money. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Hey, shout out to my girl, Dre. I mean, my guy Dre Stewart. Dre Stewart, thank you for the $5 sticker, super sticker. I appreciate it, and I thank you. I'm so grateful. I thank you so much. Are you not entertained? Come on, Mikachu, bring us home.
Go ahead, Mikachu.
Y'all put too much pressure on me. I'm just looking at the Liberty roster right now and how it's like currently constructed. Y'all said she the best point guard in the league, but I still think they need another point guard.
Facts. I agree with that.
Sabrina should stay at the 2, but she likes the ball in her hand, and that's how she's like better able to facilitate or score or like read the defense a little bit, because her ball handling to me is still, I'm gonna keep it a bug. It's still sus. But they starting 5 is still solid. If they healthy, I definitely had no problems with them, making it another championship. Leonie Phoebish, I thought they had the other girl, the Frenchman. No, she's German. There's another girl who's
you talking about
French.
Maria. I forget her name. I know you're talking about Marine Johannes.
Marine Johannes.
Yeah, I thought they had her too. I think they do have her.
Yeah.
No, she didn't come back.
No, she's French. French.
What happened?
She French.
Yeah, that's why I said Phoebish is German. Marina Johannes is French.
Yeah, she's French.
That was the year that they was going to the Olympics, so she stayed in France. But yeah, she's a wild card, but she's a walking bucket too.
Yeah,
so
no, that's a fact. I like her game.
They need more defense to me. That's my only gripe right now. I don't see anything past, Jonquel Jones and Naja Laney. I still can't get jiggy with the Hamilton, but she a married woman, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Marquise Davis, she nice too on the defensive side. Her scoring is a little bit shaky. She was a rookie at the time, but her defense is solid.
And I think, to your point, Mikachu, I think Marquisha Davis and Gerard, I forget how to say her name, but the point guard from Colorado, Jalen Sherrod. There you go. I think both of them is gonna get bigger minutes this year. I think they're gonna be part of that call off the bench. Now, how much minutes I don't know. They 2-year players. That's the W. They don't like playing young players. It's taboo to play young players. Yeah, now she fired. So I think both of them, Marquisha Davis and Jalen Sherrod, is gonna get more minutes off the bench this year to help for that bench.
Nah, as Sandy Brown.
Who do they pick at 7, y'all?
They pick at 7. This is my last year.
We get you to answer this question. Somebody said, "What was Sabrina better than Caitlin at?"
Sabrina was better mentally.
I could answer that after she answered.
Because Caitlin Clark was still trying to feel it out, and she was damn near getting bullied. She thought she was going to get the same course she was getting in college. That was her first mistake. Then when she, the second half hit, she got a little bit, okay, I'm going to throw some bows too. But that was already too late.
So
I think mentally, Sabrina had it over Caitlin Clark. But her shooting wise, yeah, Sabrina had a hand injury, and like her shooting as she became a pro had to change to the pro game, and that's what Caitlin Clark got to do if she want to have that longevity. But that's all I think. I think it's just mental.
And then I would say on top of what she's saying is, when you already know, I did a show on it and I looked at the numbers. The numbers actually say both of them had similar seasons. It was like literally off by a point. So, but the change came in the playoffs. And obviously we looked at Sabrina numbers in the finals and she didn't have great numbers in the finals, but Sabrina had a better playoff run than Caitlin did. We all know Caitlin had a terrible playoff run, and that's a part of the year. Everybody want to forget that's a part of 2024 too, right? The playoffs is the regular season and the playoffs, and then using the eye test, like Lakeisha said, and we remember Caitlin Clark's first half of the season was terrible, right? She played horrible. She picked it up after the Olympic break, and then she went in the playoffs, and then it was just All-Star, but it was also the Olympic break, right? And then she went into the playoffs and stunk it up again, right? Whereas I think Sabrina had a more consistent season and playoff. Yeah, she had some bad games and things like that we pointing out, because like Lakeisha said, the last memory we have of you in the finals is just, stinking it up, regardless if you're healthy or not healthy. You stunk it up. It is what it is. But I feel like Sabrina had a better season from start to finish than Caitlin did. But Caitlin but that's not, again, this is her fans. Her fans think if you say something, anything, that you hating, this is Caitlin had a great rookie season. Saying Sabrina had a better one is not a knock to her. It's just saying Sabrina had a better one. Shout out to Caitlin rookie season. No, this is for all her fans who need to hear this, because if you don't say this, they like, oh my God, they're being racist.
Sabrina
didn't have a run.
Trash
Shout out to
rookie
Caitlin.
season.
That assist to turnover ratio.
Let me just say this real quick. Shout out to Caitlin. Caitlin had a great rookie season. You know, shout out to her.
Sabrina got injured in the bubble, so she had a trash rookie season. So 2020, when she came into the league and they was in the bubble, she twisted her ankle. Just like how Caitlin Clark got bullied, girl, and it was Laney Hamilton that broke her ankles when she was playing with the Atlanta Dream. I think it's Atlanta Dream. I know it's ATL. Anywho, Sabrina Ionescu tore her ankle playing in the bubble, and Laney Hamilton was the person who did it. You know what I mean? So it's growing pains. Every player goes through it, and that's her rookie season. So she has to figure out a way to stay healthy and not stink up the joint when it matters the most. But let's keep it a stack. Sabrina, learned every single year how to be a little bit better. Next year, she already got the bug. That probably might mean that she's not going to stake up the joint again if she gets the chance to make it to the finals. They should. Everybody retooling. We don't know how healthy everybody going to be. Now that DT is out of Phoenix, I don't know how Phoenix stand, but they stand a good chance to make a good push if they healthy.
Right. Yo, Bree, I don't. Caitlin had a terrible playoff. Like, I don't. That's just being honest. I don't know what you was watching, Bree.
Hey, I don't pay no attention to that.
I want to know who y'all think that the Liberty.
That's a motion.
Who the Liberty picking with the 7th pick?
Y'all both talking at the same time. Who we listening to?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
I didn't hear AD. Hold on.
No, go ahead. He good. Go ahead, bro. Claude. Bro, Claude, do your thing. Do your thing. I'll wait.
Okay. I want to be clear. I like Caitlin Clark. I'm a goddamn old school point guard. I like her. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I got love for this game. And I keep it real. I'm not emotional.
Devontae just made me laugh.
I'm gonna pop off. Yeah.
You can't say nothing with these guys.
I'm gonna pop off because, that's just what I do. But if you keep it real, Caitlin Clark is a very good point guard.
Facts.
But she also is a very bad point guard. What do I mean by that? You set the all-time high record that's going to be there forever.
That's nasty work. That's nasty work.
Crazy work. That's crazy work. No one would ever in the history of the WNBA will turn a ball over 200 times in one season. That is like
223. I just did the show. 223.
Do y'all understand how many assists did she have in the year? How many assists did she have?
I think she led the league in assists, actually.
Yeah.
How many?
You can look it up.
Can we get that number real quick?
I'll tell you right. Give me two. Yeah, keep talking. I got you, brother. I got you right now.
I'm finna show y'all when they give me the numbers, because I'm not a emotional cat. I go off of numbers. When they give me the numbers, y'all gonna see how terrible she was. Because your pie is supposed to be plus the pie of what's scored. Yeah, you supposed to have something, so your scoring has something to do with your pie. And your
Caitlin Clark had 337 assists, and she had 223 turnovers.
So she had just look at how quick I am on math. She had 117 assists for the whole year. That's it. Because guess what? Your turnovers, as an old guard, your turnovers cut your assist ratio. You turn the ball over 220 times. Yeah, you assisted 317, but only 117 of those counted.
337.
30. No, I'm saying she had 220 turnovers, right?
223, yeah.
200. Okay, so only 114 counted. So 223 minus 317 is how much?
337.
37.
Minus,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
That's why I make sure you factual. You ask for the facts, I'm giving it to you.
337. That's 114, right? That's 114, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's what she successfully done. Successfully. Because 223 turnovers. Me personally, I'm gonna tell y'all what type of father I had. He was born in 1930. If I turned the ball over 6 times in a basketball game, I was getting the ass whooping. I wasn't securing the ball. It wasn't that he was being abusive. He was trying to tell me something. So I had to fear. I would have thought, because he never beat my ass, but he collared me up. I had 10 turnovers in the game.
So did Caitlin Clark. That's her high. 10 turnovers in the game.
I had 10 turnovers. I got collared up. And I never made that mistake again. My uncle called me from how embarrassing. My uncle called me and told me, yeah, your daddy told me that you can't dribble. I cried that whole day. I was embarrassed. So, us as point guards, we take pride in dribbling. We take pride in passing the ball. We take pride in making our team better. Me, I was not a shoot first point guard. I was a pass and make everybody else, you know what I'm saying, them freaky passes, spin move. Yeah, that was me. Between the legs, throw it between the other legs, you know what I mean, to get you that ball. Whatever I got to do to get you the ball to make you be able to score, that was the type of guy I was, and I was an all defensive guy. So I'm just telling y'all, man, we up here talking about basketball and what it means to us, and we expressing our feelings, but you can't, the number 9 itself, literally, that 2, that 0, that 1, that 6, that don't have no emotions to it. A number has no emotions. It's factual. That's exactly what it is. A numeric answer.
Lakeisha, you listening to Bro Claude? You talking about the numbers.
Yeah, that's
Keisha, they want you to go live on your page. Want to give you some live.
I was gonna say, Keisha, you need to be. Why you ain't live streaming, Keisha, on your page?
I was up here just chilling. You know what I'm doing?
No,
Yeah,
they want you
been
live on
going
the page.
live. Y'all been getting on me about not doing it. You better get
Wait,
on.
hold on. I got this, AD. Keisha, do you want to whooping on your first night that you got a chance to get a super sticker and a super chat? Are you serious?
Okay, belt the ass. Okay.
Listen, man.
Yeah, you definitely need to be live now that you monetize it.
I just came to support, but I'm gonna hit the blue button.
Listen, don't get Lakeisha started. As soon as y'all get her started, she gonna give it to him raw.
Yeah, hit the blue button.
I knew it was coming. I knew he's never gonna forget that.
She got
that
wine.
Hey, so look, as much as I love talking about Caitlin Clark, today ain't her day though.
No,
this is about liberty. This is about
we can't give Sabrina Ionescu props without going on a soliloquy about Caitlin.
We're gonna keep it
She's
all
not better than Sabrina
right now.
She's not.
We're about Saab and the Liberty right now. And AD had a question. Who do y'all think the Liberty drafted at 7?
They probably gonna draft somebody from overseas.
Yeah, they love their overseas players.
Yeah,
They do.
that's probably gonna happen. I think they should trade it, but probably gonna be an overseas pick.
So who y'all think it is? Who y'all think is gonna be? They got the 7th pick.
Before they got Izzy, I thought one of the best fits for the Liberty would be
Nisa
Morrow
Mm-hmm.
coming off the bench trying to replace KT, but they got Izzy, so I'm like, okay, that's dead because they already got KB, Izzy, Niara.
I saw a mock draft saying Cheyenne Sellers to them. I don't know how y'all feel about that.
I can see them getting Cheyenne Sellers, but they already got Jalen Sherrod.
That's true. That's what I was thinking too when I saw that.
Then drafting another guard on top of you're gonna have a rookie point guard and a sophomore point guard, and then Sab. I would think they would try to trade for a veteran point guard, then drafting another rookie point guard.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think they should draft the pick. I think if you're trying to repeat, tool up. Like Indiana doing. Indiana, I don't know how Indiana still got roster spots. I mean, they done made the girl sit out the whole year. I'm not buying that. She decided. They told her don't come back. sit out the whole year and write something.
Now her mom died. Her mom
died. Get out of here.
Her mom died.
Yeah.
Condolences to her mom.
Get out of here.
I still don't think that made you sit out for the whole
That's why she
season.
set out. And she's from Australia too, so she said that she wanted to be around.
Okay.
Yeah, they crafted a great story.
Hey, listen, I'm learning. I'm
gonna keep
new
it
to
up.
WNBA. I'm learning. We got players
We
that
done
care
all
more
lost
about money.
someone, Key. B. And we ain't been gone for a year.
Word. As you hurt for a whole year.
Yeah,
I said we done all lost people we love, and we ain't been gone for a year.
Listen,
Court lost her moms in the middle of the first go around with the Liberty and the Ace. Yeah, it was the Liberty and the Aces.
Everybody mental ain't the same.
Everybody mental because my mother parents
from the state.
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
Moms was the one that told her to go to the Liberty.
Hey, Michael Jordan set out 2 years, almost 2.5. Michael Jordan left for 2.5 years.
Out of the world.
Exactly.
I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Brooke.
You're right.
Yeah. But
I think they told her. I think they told her we got to make sure we win this championship, and you're not helping us.
She wasn't playing anyway.
So sign this contract.
She wasn't playing anyway.
No, I know she wasn't playing, but what she did was open up more money for them to sign. Listen, all you've been hearing this off season is the Liberty signed this person and that person and this person. Now they going about to sign somebody else.
Who, the Liberty?
They ain't got much though.
Yeah, not the Liberty, the Fever. Excuse me.
Her contract was chump change. They still ain't got much. They probably got 90,000 left.
What's her name? Keita loves sports. She broke it down. She said they got enough to sign another player. She did a video on it.
Another player, but they only got like 90,000. They ain't gonna get no like.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
They gonna get like and them training camps. That's a training camp roster right there. But I think if
that's what I was gonna say. They ran out of space.
We gonna get to the Fever when we get to the
Carter. Definitely not going to there.
If that happens, boy.
We gonna get.
No, I know. I'm just saying though. I got to make.
And I'm not even talking about Kennedy. I think Kennedy would do it. I don't think they're gonna have her. I think you pushed our girl.
It'll be must see TV. I want to see this.
So
I think Kennedy will do it.
Man, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What you said, B?
Liberty should address.
Oh yeah.
And she be back on the bench backing up Kelsey Mitchell.
Kennedy Carter to the Liberty ain't a good vibe. She gonna butt heads with Bernard Lane.
No, I was talking about to the Fever.
No, Bernard Lane is the team's mother. She the general, really. However she flows, that's how the team really
I
picks up like intensity. So unless Kennedy Carter eats a nice helping of humble pie, I don't know. I would like to see her. That's just the baller in me. I would like to see her in the Liberty.
That would be
I'll be at games of Kennedy in New York. I ain't gonna hold you.
Because who the guard behind Sab?
I just want to see her in the league.
Who plays?
They don't really got a guard.
Yeah, that's
I know how I feel about it.
Leone.
They got Phoebish, but Phoebish is, she'll
Yo, if
drop
Kennedy,
2
I don't think
trays
it's gonna happen.
and then cause the foul and probably catch a technical. That's what she did last year. I'm like,
Hey, Mika,
how old is she?
Hey, Mika, I don't think it's gonna happen. But if Kennedy fuck around and go to the Liberty and win a championship,
that will be icing on the cake to Chicago. And I
that'll be
know
crazy.
Teaspoon is gonna be jumping for
Hell yeah!
joy.
I didn't even think about that. Teaspoon home too. Oh hell yeah! If that I don't think it's gonna happen. But if that happened,
Yo, a birdie just flew in my ear. That would be great because Teaspoon could be like, yo, you need a point guard. Like, come on.
yeah, she put in the word.
She a hard worker too.
Start her at point.
But Naja, put her under your
Nah, I don't
wing.
think she'll start.
I'm co-signing
come
for
off the
you.
bench.
Yeah.
Y'all was
Yeah,
start
she'll
her at
come off
point,
the
but she
bench.
said she ain't coming off the bench.
Yeah, she can say all she wants. She won't be back in the W, right? And
stuff
listen,
changed
I'm
3 months
not
from now, B.
listen. What you just said about Tiffany Hayes, I don't understand that. I don't understand players. It's like I could understand a player saying I want my money, right, and I'm gonna go to this place to try to win. I'm not understanding players. It's like I don't care about winning at all. I'm gonna just go ahead and get my money. Like that's a weird mindset to me for an athlete.
Is that what Tip said?
Or athlete. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, pull up what Markeisha said.
Wait a minute. Is that what Tip said, Brooke?
No, that's what so we was talking about it before.
Hey, B, read the super chat, B, for Keisha. Read that super chat for Keisha one time. My bad.
Hold on a second. Hold on, I got it. Hold on a second.
All good.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I'm gonna spank your ass.
Thank you, lovely. Congratulations, Lakeisha. See him up.
Somebody said, "What's up with the shade?"
So the answer of Lakeisha's question. So we was talking about it earlier. We was talking about why Tiffany Hayes went to the Valkyrie. So B was saying that she wanted to get paid, which hey, I get it, but like to leave a team that like the Aces that could win in championships just because you want some to get paid is laughable to me for an athlete. Like that's just weird. I'm not used to that. I'm used to winning being the most important thing, and then obviously you want to get paid. I'm not taking money away from none of these players, and I'm not saying I don't understand a player want to get paid because you should want to get paid. But I just feel like all that stuff's supposed to revolve around each other. If you forego winning if you don't care about winning at all and you just want your bag. That's a weird mindset to me. That's all I was saying.
Has she ever won before?
Yeah, that's my next question.
Has she ever won before?
Look, people do it all the time.
Oh no, you can't. Listen, I've been here for a year. You can't ask me that. You got to ask the people that have been around. I know she played in Atlanta. I don't know what she did though.
I'll look it up.
She hasn't won.
Who you talking about?
She hasn't won. Tip.
Tiffany Hayes.
I think they all.
She ain't win.
Every year, and then the Liberty tapped that ass. So
no, she haven't win. She haven't won.
She don't care about winning.
But I think she wanted to be more. She wanted a bigger role on the team. That's what I think she cared about, having a bigger role on the team.
That's stupid.
So
that's stupid stuff to me sometimes.
So you saying AD? So you saying she Jordan Poole?
No, she. You
get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You would go from Golden State to the Wizards?
They ran his ass out of town.
I know. He had to go regardless, but you get my point. Would you want to leave
you act
Golden
like
State
he made that
to go
decision?
to the Wizards?
He wanted to go over there.
All right. I'm not making that. AD. I'm not making that like a apples to apples comparison. I'm giving you the absolutely. That's a whole nother situation. I'm giving you the idea though of playing for a team like Golden State and going to the Wizards is the same type of thing where I see you leaving the Aces and going to the Valkyrie. Is what I'm saying. Like you saying the mindset is I want a bigger role, but then you go into it like that's a weird mindset. That's listen, to each his own.
I think it'd be lame sometimes.
I know that.
Go ahead.
I think
I was gonna say I think it'd be a little lame sometimes when they say. I think it'd be a little lame sometimes when some of them be like, "Oh, I'm not coming off the bench," type of thing. I'm like, I feel like play whatever role you need to play to win a championship. I don't understand the whole like, "Oh, you see me, I should be starting. I shouldn't be coming off the bench." Like, what are you talking about. That's why I like they interviewed Tammy Fembegle, my bad. And she was like, I don't know what people be. She was like, I don't care if I start, come off the bench, like I don't care. I play whatever role is needed of me to win. That's it. I don't get no ego, none of that. Some of these players, they got too much ego and pride, man. Like it's the wildest thing.
I don't
Their
understand it, man.
expectations. I don't get it. It's all about winning a championship. Come on now. What are we talking about?
And I agree with Key. But I'm saying I could understand you want to get paid. I do get that.
Oh,
but
the pay. I'm not saying
it should all revolve. No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying you're right. I agree with you. I'm not saying you said everything right. I'm just for be clarifying for the people. You should want to get paid. I do agree with that, but it should revolve around you winning. It shouldn't revolve around like, yo, I'm gonna just go here and lose so I can get my money. Like that's a weird mindset.
Brooke and Key, hold up. Everybody don't want to be Dana Evans and be a bench champion. Some people don't want to do that.
Yeah, some people.
Please, Keisha, please.
Well said, Keisha.
What you had in your glass, Keisha?
For the Connecticut Sun and try to give the Liberty.
What's in your glass, Keisha?
How come you can't bet on yourself just because you go get a bag and you know you're gonna start, bro? That don't mean that you don't want to win a championship.
Hey, I enjoy.
I don't know about
you want to bet on you.
I do enjoy talking about.
Hey,
hold on, yo, one at a time. Hold on, bro, Claude. Hold on, bro, Claude.
Nobody's saying you wrong. No, ain't no. It's just your opinion. It's the way.
I don't think he can hear you. I
guess not, because B was talking and everybody over talked her.
What happened?
I do. I enjoy.
You trying to hear B?
We gonna close.
Hey, I gotta leave out and come back, y'all, because I've been kind of choppy for a minute. So B, bring me back up. I'm gonna exit and come back if y'all can hear me.
We
I don't know if y'all
gonna
can hear me.
we gonna land the plane on the Liberty. The reason why we did the Liberty first because they just won a championship. So it's not much. They haven't changed their roster much. They lost KT, but that was kind of it. So, and they lost Sloop. So we did the Liberty first because we knew it would be quick to get through the Liberty. They don't need much. But we gonna land a plane on the Liberty. We gonna land a plane on this question right here. If the Liberty was to get back to the championship and lose, who would be that team to beat them? To me, I think I see the Liberty in Minnesota running it back again. And if they were to lose, because this is all hypothetically, it would be to Minnesota.
See, for me, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have one team. I feel like with this off season and so many teams making moves, I feel like it's 4 teams with a dark horse team. That's the teams to beat, right? So I feel like it's the Liberty, they're the champions, and then I feel like Indiana put themselves in that pot where they could win a championship, so they could definitely upset somebody or beat somebody. And then Minnesota is Minnesota still, and Fee is getting better still, and they still hungry from that loss last year. So I could see them getting back and winning it, right? And I still listen. At this point, I will never count out Asia Wilson. So I feel like them retooling is just going to be another team for them to try to, make it back to win the big one, right? I could see if you start to close your eyes and imagine, I could see Asia Wilson holding up the championship. I could see the Liberty holding up the championship. I could see Minnesota. I could even see Caitlin Clark because they literally trying to get her to win the championship. Like you can see it, like oh, okay. How many all-stars you need on one team, right? You get what I'm saying? So they literally trying to set that team up to win. So I can see that team winning. And that dark horse team that I mentioned, only because we don't know how good they're gonna be yet, is the Storm. The Storm is still a good team. So we don't know how good. They could just be one of those teams that's gonna be the bottom of the good teams, or they could be a team that, because last year they supposed to have been better than they was, but they had locker room chemistry issues. We don't know who they're gonna be this year. This might be a team without the locker room chemistry issues that might be even better. So I think Storm is that 5th team that's right there that we don't know what they're gonna do. But those 4 teams, I think we know those 4 teams are championship ready. So I can't really answer that question with one team. I could just say you got 4 teams that I don't know who's gonna win it for real.
All right.
Wait, is the question who's gonna win it?
Who is? Say the Liberty had to lose. They got back there and they lost. Who would be that team to beat them?
Oh, New York or Minnesota?
No, New York. She's saying who would beat New York? Who would be the team to beat New York?
Aces and I'm so sorry. Aces in Minnesota.
Aces in Minnesota.
It's one of them. Aces or Minnesota to me. Storm would have if Jordan Horston didn't get hurt and Nika Mule. I think they would have a different vibe going.
Absolutely. And then without the chemistry issues too.
Yeah, without the chemistry issues, but with the injury and they feature Gabby Williams the way Gabby Williams should be featured, then I think they would give people a run for their money. But yeah, I'm seeing Aces and Minnesota Lynx.
Yeah. And I want to apologize because I answered the question wrong. So those are my 3 teams, right? Because I threw the Liberty in there. So you're saying beat the Liberty.
Yeah.
So my 3 teams to beat the Liberty are Minnesota, Aces, and the Fever. And then like what Keith said, the dark horse team would be Storm if they put it together. I don't know if they're gonna put it together, but they still a good team. But those 3 teams we know are championship ready.
Hey, Tiffy and Cole.
Let me say something real quick, y'all. Let me go ahead, B. Go ahead, B.
She says, I agree. Ace's Achilles heel will be Jewel Lloyd. She gonna crumble with Becky and Chelsea cussing her out. That is that is so funny to me. But go ahead, AD.
The sunglasses, somebody ball dropping is funny.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm about to address right now. I got to address it. I've been waiting to say this. I want to give a big shout out to KSAP, man. Simply ball dropping. You know, being part of this community, obviously everybody know he was the first platform that I ever got on. I would not be doing this right now if it wasn't for this brother. Yeah, all right. I want to give Simply Ball Dropping the biggest shout out, KSAP, big bro, because if I wouldn't be up here today if it wasn't for that brother, man. And I gotta show love. I'm always gonna show him love. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. That's the man that I am, and I stand on business for people who got my back and show love to me. Like I said, I wouldn't be on this platform. I wouldn't be doing this right now if it wasn't for him. And I just got to give some love. Everybody that's in the we got 1,000 people watching. He trying to get to where he getting to. He trying to get to 14,000. That's the big homie. So everybody that's in here, y'all go over there and show him some major love and get him to where he needs to be.
Yeah, do that.
Because none of us would probably be here if it wasn't for him. If y'all got time, head over to Simply Ball Dropping Podcast and go give him a subscription. Hit that like button. He got plenty videos for y'all to, if y'all ain't up on game, if y'all ain't never seen what he bring to the table, he brings a whole lot. And I just got to give him his flowers, man. Straight up. This is our first show today together. B, Sports Buzz, Brooklyn, the 80s, baby. The perspective. This is our first show and hopefully many more to come. I want to give a shout to everybody on the panel. You know what I'm saying? And just show love, y'all. Please show love. We got a lot more for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait to have KSAP bless us with his presence. You know what I'm saying? So just show everybody some love, y'all. Please subscribe, hit the like button. Y'all see the channels on the ticker, and we definitely want to get the big homie to his 14,000 and still rising. You know, we ain't trying to just hit 14,000. He want to hit 100,000.
Hey, one of my moderators in the chat, put KSAP channel in the chat real quick. Everybody go.
I got a question.
Everybody that haven't subscribed to KSAP channel, make sure y'all click KSAP channel. Go subscribe, man.
I got a question before I get to that super
Get that
chat.
super chat for Keisha. Get that.
Where Bro Claude at? He didn't went to sleep. I'll get to him in a minute. I got a question. That Atlanta Dream team.
Mm-hmm.
What people don't like about that team?
I think for me, it's not. I don't know. I don't know if people don't like the team. I know. I personally don't necessarily don't like the team, but I am confused on why 2 starting centers would go to the same team because I don't see them playing together. If one of them had the skill set to play the 4, then I would be like, okay, I get what they did. But the fact that they both, to me, are traditional centers. I think one of them got to just come off the bench. So unless, I'm assuming BG starts. So I guess Brianna is saying that I'm a bench player because I can't see her playing. Maybe she could play the 4. Maybe I don't know.
Now
I'm
look,
wrong.
she listed as a forward.
Okay, maybe
Hey,
I'm wrong. So now,
I mean,
when
that's
you
the
play
way
the
they
four,
got
hey,
listed.
Lakeisha though, when you play the four, that means you got to guard the fours. So is she somebody who you feel like a guard? The Asia Wilsons, like the fours is in the league. Is she gonna be able to move with them? Because to me, she a center.
I know last year she was coming off an injury.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah.
judging off 1 year. So yeah, listen, you guys know better than me. Y'all might be like, nah, 80s. She could play the four, and if she could play the four, and I digress because that was my only thing with the move. I'm confused on why 2 starting centers. If one of them was a backup center, that's one thing, but they're both 2 starting centers. You get what I'm saying?
And that's why it makes me think they must gonna put them on the floor together, right?
They gonna have to. The way they both being paid. I think they gonna have to. I think they gonna have to. To me, in my mind, I can't see it working, but they gonna have to play them together.
I feel like Brianna's gonna come off the bench.
I think she has to come. When I look at that, I think she has to, but I think she's gonna start because that's they free agent signings. You gotta. Unless she agreed to, I don't know. Okay. Man. That's the answer to your question.
Maybe you right, Keith. I'm just saying I would think you probably right.
They said she played.
Yeah, somebody say Brianna. Oh, okay. Before we finish, let me get to the super chat. Go back to John Shaft.
All right, it went away. Go ahead. It was John.
If you go to, it should be in starred. If you clicked over to starred, you should see it.
Thank you, John Shaft. I'm got my wine today. Let's go LSU. Let's go. I'm a Tiger fan.
Right.
If nobody don't know.
All right, y'all. I think we still got who 80. Y'all still got to answer the question on if the Liberty get back to the championship, who is the team that's gonna be there with them, and who do you think will beat them?
And that's why I asked that question, because I don't hear nobody saying nothing about that Atlanta team. They like,
you think Atlanta?
I don't believe in them.
You think
Atlanta is going to beat the Liberty in the final?
They really big.
I don't believe in them.
They trying to do a Spurs move, is what you trying to say?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Nah. I'm really perplexed. That's why I'm asking y'all. Because the moves they make. It's a little weird to me.
I mean, there's a couple teams that made moves this offseason that I'm like, I don't really know how much that moved the needle for you, but okay.
Mikachu, who you think will beat them?
You know, Phoenix is another one, Lakeisha.
Who you think will give y'all the run for y'all money?
I think it's blasphemous that you offered this question.
That is blasphemous.
But since you asked it, Minnesota or Las Vegas is the only 2 teams that come to mind. I do like Phoenix, the way they retooling over there in Arizona, but those are the 2 teams that I could see, if the Liberty go down swinging, hopefully this year, not scratching and clawing their way to the finals, but it's the Aces or Phoenix. Because Minnesota's coach is a solid coach. You the one that, helped them win Team USA. So
yeah,
she got 5 rings already.
Yeah, that's facts.
So she knows how to win. It's just she gotta have the right
That's
pieces.
facts. That's facts. Yo, listen, y'all got to play the Here Goes the Money twice because
hey y'all,
AD,
my internet is tripping, bro.
AD just got.
Lord, I need the money.
After Lakeisha go, that's Lakeisha, right? That's you getting the super chat. After Lakeisha, we got to do the same thing for AD because KSAP just sent him something too. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much, Brian Allen Hines. Here you go, Lakeisha. Cut the Israel talk. See, I'm in the money.
Look, I told you. Listen, I told y'all, Lakeisha. Hey, I told y'all, Lakeisha be twerking in her chair, man. Y'all got to catch her at the right time. She'll twerk for you. Hey, AD, this one for you, AD. K-Sap says AD got a special.
Hey, can y'all hear me and stuff?
We hear you. We hear you.
Yeah, we hear you. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear us.
Yeah, we hear
Hey,
you.
if
you
y'all
heard
can
us
hear
back?
me, all right, because my
Yes,
internet
we
is
can hear
tripping. I can't even chat or nothing, man. All right.
Calm down
I
and
got
come
a
back.
delay. It keep chopping and stuff.
Calm down and come back.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, shout out. Listen, shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all. But K-Sap, I'm telling on Keisha, I'm snitching. She didn't have her page connected. And then all of these that's coming in, thanks to your big brother that's always monitoring our sheep that's around here.
Snitches get stitches, bro,
I'm
Claude.
in Chicago. I carry a gun. Anyway, like I said, we listen. She didn't have her stuff on, but she making it rain right now. So I'm proud of her. I
That's
told
a fact.
her, stop playing around here within these streets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fact. Hey, Lakeisha, let me hold $2.
Hell no.
Hey, listen, man, because sometimes you just gotta hear somebody say it. If you ain't hit the like button, man, yeah, hit the like button.
Mm-hmm.
Like button, subscribe.
We appreciate everybody that's viewing, man. We appreciate all y'all guys' support. We appreciate everybody in the chat that's chopping it up with us. You understand what I'm saying? We appreciate all our subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. I need you to go to B Sports Buzz and hit the subscribe button on her page. Then I need you to go to the Perspective with 80s Baby and hit the subscribe button on his page. And then I need you to go to the Fast Break and hit the subscribe button on his page. And then you got Cut the It's Real Talk Sports. I need you to hit the subscribe button on her page. And then you got WBB Universe. What I need you to do, I need you to hit the subscribe button on her page. And then I need you to take your ass over there to Steady Serving, stop being lazy, and hit the subscribe button on his page, man. We appreciate you guys for watching. We appreciate you guys for supporting us. Don't forget to hit this, and then after you do all that, I need you to go to Simply Ball Drop and hit the subscribe button on his page. You feel me? You know what I mean? Hey, listen, I know you entertain, man. You got a lot of good content in here, man. You got a lot of a lot of different personalities. You get what I'm saying? We're talking women's sports. We're bringing new energy to women's sports, man. You gotta love it. You feel me? Hey, B, what we talking about, B?
Hey, I just want to send a message out there.
We got more money.
Money. I don't know what doing.
Brian
But
Allen Hines, thanks for the $5. I appreciate it.
I see it. There you go.
Shout out to Brian Allen Hines. Brian Allen Hines got some money. Let me check. Hey, Brian Allen Hines, do I got a cash app?
You see the cash app up there, Brian Allen Hines?
Let me see if I got a cash app since he sent us out so much money.
Cash app right by the pictures.
I just told him no violence.
You see the cash apps right under that.
Brian ain't send me nothing. I'm disappointed. Brian ain't.
We got 1,400 eyes on us right now. And I just want to send a message out to my people on Twitter, because I don't know if y'all check the chat on Twitter. So I'm gonna say this to y'all so y'all can hear me clearly. It's 1.2 thousand of y'all on my live stream on Twitter right now. 1.2K. Y'all need to go subscribe to the pages at the bottom of this screen right now. I'm not bringing y'all no more content until y'all go subscribe to the pages at the bottom of this screen.
Y'all cut off. Bree cutting y'all off.
Hey,
I'm
just trying to get to 500. You got KSAP trying to get to 14K. We got to get Key and Keisha. We trying to get Key and Keisha to 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
We trying to get we trying to get Unk to 1,300. We trying to convince Mikachu to get a page. It's 1.2 thousand of y'all on here right now. I need to get off y'all hands, go to YouTube and subscribe to the channels at the bottom of this page.
Hey, listen,
all right, I got some money.
Really quick. Your boy at 396. Just give me 4 more and I'll be happy, man. Just give me 4 more subscribers, man. Hit the subscribe button.
My music at bro, Claude.
All right, it's coming, y'all. It's coming. Y'all listen. Y'all see Keisha, right? Keisha had to be told what the hell to do, because we gonna do this belt the ass stuff later on in the chat, but we gonna let you go on and collect the day.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Got a turkin in the seat. Got a turkin in the chair, man.
Thank you so much, Paige Bynum. She said, "Congratulations, thank you, Paige."
Facts.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Paige. Shout out to Paige. Shout out to Brian, Allen Hines, and everybody else that's supporting us, man. Shout out to all you guys, man. Facts.
So our last topic of the day, since we didn't land our plane on the Liberty, everybody think the Liberty can get back there, get back over the hump, get back to glory land.
Absolutely.
But we got to talk about Angel Reese and the statement that she made about the Chicago Sky. She said that she will be bringing a championship to Chicago.
I already knew that.
That's a fact.
I think the only person that scares me is Jeff, but
I mean Jeff scared
Angel.
everybody.
Yeah, I was about to say Angel. I'm not worried about Angel.
You're not going nowhere.
Jeff scared everybody.
Nowhere.
How can we get Jeff P up out of here?
Yeah. Before I
figure that out, get the Knicks owner out of there too.
James Dolan.
Just two birds with one stone.
Facts. I went live before y'all's and I talked about this topic, and for me that's what I kept saying. I'm like, y'all, I'm not worried about Angel. I'm not worried about Camilla. I'm not worried. You know, they got that championship pedigree. That's not the worry, but it don't just take that to win a championship. And I was like, you know, even when she won at LSU, Kim was all in, you know what I'm saying, on all of them and her. And so was the LSU organization. The same thing with Dawn. Their organizations are behind them and give them whatever they need, whatever money, and they figure it out. They be all in. I'm like, for me, that's the not deciding factor per se, but just like where it could muddy the waters is like Jeff P in that organization. Like, you feel me? I'm not saying she's not gonna do it. That's not what I'm saying at all. I wouldn't bet against her, but I'm just saying like how long it takes to get it, the way we like all of that. I feel like, you know, the organization and Jeff P could for sure like just muddy that up.
Facts.
I agree. I think Jeff is the biggest roadblock for this team right now. For me, he the biggest roadblock. I fear of him having control of this team. Although I'm probably one of few who not really pissed off about the trade. I still feel as though he may be able to F it up and continue to F it up. I just know the GM tree that he comes from. I know who his examples was.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily like who his example was because his example didn't like young talent.
Yeah.
And it looked like Jeff trying to go down that same path again. But as far as Angel though, we already know Angel a dog. We already know that. We already know Angel got the tenacity and the determination to do whatever she put her mind to. And we see it night in and night out with her and her brand and how she brand herself and how she go about her business, that when she say she gonna do it, she gonna do it. She just got to figure out how to do it. And once she figure it out, it's over with. And I think if the correct pieces continue to be placed around her and Camilla, they'll have an opportunity to get back to the top, because like y'all said, both of them are from championship programs. Neither of them lost as much as they lost last year. So with that, I think that left a bad taste in both of their mouths, especially Angel. Angel is more vocal than Camilla, and I think it left a bad taste in her mouth. Like, dang, I couldn't even get to the playoffs. She's never had an off season where she hasn't played in a tournament or the playoff. And that just left a bad taste. And we see it now in a riot. I know people like, oh, it's just 3-on-3, but before Unrivaled started, y'all said she was gonna be ass. So I don't want to hear none of that.
And it's not just 3-on-3. 3-on-3 is competitive too. So
yeah, but
More
now
because
with
it's tighter.
Unrivaled, she said she was gonna work on her field goal percentage, and her field goal percentage like 56% right now. True shooting.
facts.
She
She's
said
getting
she
better.
was gonna work on her jump shot, and she knocking that down. And she's willing to learn, and she's in the gym with some great players. She in the gym with P. She in the gym with Lisa Leslie. She learning from Kai. She learning from Chelsea. So we see it now with her her determination and her grit to get better and get to the top. So we'll see. I believe her. She say we win in the championship. We win in the championship.
You goddamn right.
I believe.
You goddamn right.
I wanted to say something. I wanted to say something to one of your earlier points, but it slipped my mind. It'll come back to me.
It's you, bro.
No. I was gonna say something, but it slipped.
This man, go ahead, Keisha.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, I believe Angel when she says she want to win a championship for Chicago. I just don't know if I don't want to say Jeff P. I fear that if they do really, really well, Jeff P is gonna be over there patting his shoulder and dusting his shoulders off and thinking he did something. So, but I still want the team to do well. So we kind of like in a conundrum, you know. But if they do really bad, I think he loses his job. So I still don't like the direction that he going in, because he brought in a developmental coach, but he don't want to develop players. So that's kind of weird. So that's why I thought he probably was going with the youth movement, but he decided not to go with the youth movement. But if they put it together, they do have pieces to put it together. The problem is we don't know what Tyler Marsh is going to bring to the table, because at the end of the day, the GM just sits up there in his little box and critiques you. We need Tyler Marsh to decide to figure this whole thing out. If he figures it out, Jeff is going to be an afterthought for you Chicago fans. I'm telling you how it works. If they win, they're going to be giving him all kind of passes.
Facts.
Even though we'll be still here talking about, no, Jeff P, we remember. But the casual fans will give him all kind of passes if he makes that work. And the other thing about this is, B, I know we talk about Jeff P a lot, but is Tyler Marsh, is this his vision too? Maybe he don't want to be with a team full of rookies.
Yeah.
And he a rookie coach.
Yeah.
Makes
sense. We ever think about that?
It could be.
Maybe he wants some veterans to help him lead, because he know he's a novice at this. Mm-hmm. So
that's a good point.
It might not be all Jeff P. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying Tyler Marsh gets left out of this conversation. So he's been in the building.
Hey, Lakeisha, to your point, when Tyler Marsh was hired, Jeff P did say I hired him because we sat down, we talked about basketball, and we shared the same vision. So.
Oh yeah,
that's what he said.
It just wouldn't have been a number 3 pick, but I can understand his concern. You're a rookie coach, and then you're a rookie coach. He don't want to be in the same position as Teaspoon, and I hate to say it. And you can't fault him for that, because Teaspoon was put in a tough position to lead a team full of young players.
It got the worst roster in the league.
In her first year. And Tyler probably saw that formula and was like, yeah, that didn't work out for her. I'm not going that route. It wouldn't have been the number 3 pick, though.
Facts. To your point, Beto, and this literally just came to my mind. That's why I'm saying this right now. When you a black coach, you only get one shot too. So Tyler Marsh, say both of y'all points. Tyler Marsh is probably saying, "Yo, if I'm gonna get my opportunity, I want the best case scenario to win, right? I don't want to put myself behind the 8 ball, and now I'm trying to figure out how to keep my job with a rookie a rookie roster or a roster that's not that good. So he probably want to put himself in the best scenario, the best situation to actually be successful. So yeah, actually, this is what y'all said just made me think of that. So that's, when you're a black coach, male or female, you don't get many chances. In fact, you probably only gonna get one to really prove yourself. So with this being Tyler Marsh's first chance, he don't want to fuck it up.
Because let's keep it a buck. Tyler Marsh, have y'all seen him really scouting these girls?
He's been at the game. He's been at a couple of games, but
to the point where you're like,
okay, I think he's to that. He was honed.
He was heavily at the Notre Dame games. Heavily.
Yeah, he was honed in on the Notre Dame, and that's why I thought about my other point, but I ain't gonna bring it up today because it's just conspiracy. But
the only person I've seen Tyler Marsh really hone in on is, or at least I haven't seen it because they ain't put out much footage, but him saying that he wanted to hone in on was Michaela Wnba. So we're gonna see if it's some fruits from his labor.
We not saying the rookies was the issue. We saying the young roster. It wasn't necessarily the rookies, but you still Dana Evans still on a rookie contract. Michaela is still on a rookie contract. Kennedy Carter was just getting back in the league. Then you add 2 rookies to that. That's 5 players. Will, your veteran, got hurt. Izzy was not there. Then you asked Marina to lead. That didn't work. Lindsay Allen always been the backup. So
we see now Marina's not a leader.
It was just a lot of inconsistency and just no experience. That's the word. It was a roster of not having experience. Like, yes, Dana won a championship. Yes, Diamond won a championship.
Still young.
Both of them came off the bench.
Yeah.
Both of them came off the bench. And Diamond is just not Diamond no more. So it was just a lot of just youth and no experience on that team. And Tyler just may not want that.
Facts.
I mean, let's just keep it a buck. Do Tyler Marsh want to go through what old Nola was going through at the beginning? Because we was like Nola.
You cannot coach.
Well, I don't know. I'm still like Nola. But listen, I don't care if they're on a 5-game winning streak. That's Angel. That's not Nola. But I remember what I was going to say earlier now. And it was going back to what you were saying about Angel and what she could do when she put her mind to it. I think also what Angel needs and when Angel thrives is when she got support behind her, right? Like if you take a look at what happened with LSU when she got there with the team embracing her, and then you even take a look at Chicago when she got there, we seen moments where Angel, electrified the team, and then you had Teaspoon, and at that time Kennedy still supporting her, right? We see what Angel could do, and now you even looking unrivaled. Maybe Nola won't give her credit in the press conferences, but all the players are. Right, all the players is behind Angel, and now you even got players on other teams like Natasha Cloud, and obviously, I feel like Fee supports her, and a lot of other players support her. Whenever you got people who believe in Angel and support Angel does amazing things. So that's why with her going back to the question, with her saying that we're gonna win the championship here, right? As long as listen, Tyler Marsh, he's done some things that's confused us, make us scratch our head. He done other things that we feel like, okay, that was a good move. Listen, as long as he continue putting the right pieces around Angel, bringing the right pieces to Chicago, and as long as Tyler Marsh does what he say he's gonna do, which is have Camilla and Angel as a cornerstone, as long as they keep building the right way, right? We don't know what they're gonna do because they keep confusing us. They keep pivoting and we think they're gonna do one thing, they do another. Okay, cool. But as long as they do the right thing and put the right pieces around Angel, we're gonna see Angel shock the world. She's not gonna shock us because we know who Angel is. The reason why I'm saying shock the world is because, again, when people look at Angel, they only see her weaknesses. They don't see what she do well. So it's gonna surprise them when she start dominating the league. It's not gonna surprise us because we know that's who she is. But for the people who think, oh, she's just a rebounder, that's all she can do, all right, she gonna shock the world when she get the right support around her and she start blossoming into the Angel we know. She gonna shock the world.
And look, let's be real. Nola kind of fell into it because Kai and Azare got hurt.
Yeah.
And to y'all point,
We needed them to stop playing.
to y'all point, the Chicago Sky, like the trading the number 3 pick hurt. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Trading away your number 3 pick hurts. But I think Tyler Marsh wants a roster that's consistent of like young players, but veteran players who's been there before. So it got to be an even balance. And if the Chicago Sky, saying we keep that number 3 pick, and we keep that would have been 4 draft picks this year. Next year we got 6. The year after that we got 4. So now that's
Right.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14 rookie. And then Angel then will be in their 4th year, still on a rookie contract. So that's 4-year experienced players, 4 3-year experienced players, 6 second-year experienced players, then 4 rookies. That is not a winning formula.
But to your
But
point,
B, hold on for you, go, Brooke. I'm gonna say this one thing. I don't feel the Chicago Skies felt they had a Camila Cardosa and Angel Reese in this draft. You can go, Brooke.
To your point, B, I don't think that's a winning formula even. I don't think that's what they should have did. I think they listen. I'm a support the Sky and their direction and where they going now. And I'm following. I'm in the passenger seat. I'm following. I'm watching. I'm listening and watching. But what I think they should have did, they did have 4 picks in this draft, and I think they should have drafted. If not 2, if not 3, at least 2 of them, right? And that's probably what they still going to do because they still got 3 picks in the draft. But I think they should have drafted the 3rd pick. I think you should have used that pick. I still think they probably going to use maybe 1 or at least 2 of their picks. They got 3 picks now in the 2nd round, right? They got the 2 picks right in the 2nd round. They got the 10th pick, and they got the 16 and 22. And ironically enough, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we got 3 roster spots left. Right, so we might draft all 3 of those picks and then add some training camp contracts and let people fight it out and things of that nature. But the reason why I say that is I think this year they should have went all in because with the draft picks, I'm saying because I think you get to a spot in your development where you outgrow drafting picks. So those extra picks you were saying that we have in 2026 and 2027 and 2027, in my mind, I think we would have been too good for any.
Yeah, that's what I don't care about the 2nd round. You know, they gave up the swap pick in 2027 that people was upset about. I'm like,
well, I thought it was 1st round. You saying that was a 2nd round?
No, that's a 1st round swap pick, but we don't have aspirations to sell.
Exactly. I'm with you there. So I didn't care about that. I didn't care. Everybody took him out Juju. Who's trying to be bad for 3 years? Like,
yeah,
I would love to get Juju, but and again, when you start talking sports, you got to be lucky enough, and this is weird to say lucky to be bad, but you got to be lucky enough to be bad at that time. I'm not trying to be bad till we get Juju. That's weird. That's like, I'm too much of you. In sports, you're supposed to at least want to win. You got to have a little bit of heart, right? So yeah, I'm with you on that, B. I don't think we was going to be bad enough to even get anybody of significance in 2027. So those draft picks don't even matter. I don't even think we should, draft anybody of significance in 2027. And to me, the same thing in 2026. Maybe we add 1 more player to this core in 2026, maybe, because again, that pick gonna be a lottery pick, and everybody's so focused on 2027, they forgetting about Nia Lotzen, and she come out next year. So if she fuck around and fall to us, if Nia Lotzen falls to us, and we grab, don't trade that pick, grab her. You get what I'm saying? But that's it. I'm not trying to live through the draft right now. I feel like we got 2 young players last year, but they was really 2 young defensive inside players. We need to go get our guard. We need to fill out our perimeter. And I feel like that's what we could have did this year. We could have got the players. Same thing we did last year. We could have did this year. Got the call for the perimeter and then use that call to start saying, okay, you guys got to gradually get better every year. And then once they get to a certain level where we go, oh, this is a playoff team, then you add in a veteran. That's what I thought they was going to do. If you take a look at the Aces, Like you, to your point, B, because you said this a few shows ago. You take a look at the Aces, they built through the draft. Yeah. You take a look at the Indian favorite, they built through so that's what I thought we was gonna do. Cool. We didn't do that. I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk. I'm not hating this team we got right now either. I think we got a good team right now. I do think if we would have did it the way I just said, it would have turned out to be a better team and for longer. But cool. They did it. It's multiple ways to get to the destination. They did it the way they wanted to do it. They the ones in control, so we can't be mad at that. We just gotta support it. I like Ariel Atkins. My thing was I don't like her for the third pick. That's what bothered me. But I like Ariel Atkins as a player, and I like her on a sky. Right? I like Vandersloot as a player. I like our team that we built, and I still feel like it's a couple pieces I need them to go finish off the building before 2025. Hopefully they do that. If not, it is what it is. We'll roll what we got out there. But I'm not mad. I don't hate. Put it to you like this. I don't like what they did, but I don't hate what Jeff P did. I don't hate this team, right? So I'm gonna support it. And like we'll see what they do with the 10th pick, whether they keep it and bring in a rookie or two, or they trade it and get another vet. We'll see what they do, but I'm following their lead.
Yeah, so we're gonna get to Bro Clyde and Keisha and Pikachu if she want to speak, if y'all want to speak on the topic, and then we're gonna try to wrap it up and get up out of here. I know it's 12 o'clock on the East Coast. It's 11 o'clock here, so I know it's 12 o'clock on the East Coast. We ain't trying to keep y'all up past y'all bedtime.
It's 1 o'clock. Ain't it, Brooke?
No, it's 12. But we ain't trying to keep y'all up on y'all.
Well, you had the math earlier with the 114, bro, Claude, and you just guess it's got too late, and you miss. Hey, earlier you had it. You was on point earlier. You did the math like this. Now you just going on with the math, bro, Claude.
Hey, that's just because I ain't never been to Brooklyn. That's all. I ain't never been. So listen.
Also, we hit 1,500. We got 1,500 views.
All right.
What's up, Twitter?
Tell me, I got an applause sound, but then I don't think it sound like an applause. It probably sound like it probably sound like a frying pan. I hear yours, that? B. You got that's her applause. Tell me what this sound like. I played this in case that was like, I don't know what the hell that is.
Oh, okay.
Sound like Splash Waterfalls or something.
Sound like water.
We got 200 eyes, and I'm finna drop this Twitter X. You know what? I'm upset at my Twitter X family right now because y'all act like y'all can come over to YouTube and subscribe.
I'm in there.
Wait, why y'all got me calling it Twitter X? Damn it, KSAP X.
Hey, X, V, did you drop like the links on your Twitter?
Yeah, I dropped the links in the chat.
Okay,
they'll come over eventually.
Shaft, what's up, baby? What's up?
At least drop your link on the Twitter and say, "Look, click this right now."
What's up, John Shaft? Nate Dogg, baby. What's up, Nate Dogg, baby?
Yo, listen, since my brother Nate in here and Pikachu in here, I'm also doing the show with those two guys. We doing the show on Sundays. We doing the show on Sundays with Pikachu and Nate, so they could get their voices out there too. You know, Nate has got it. Nate is he's creating a channel soon. It's gonna be called In My Opinion. That's my brother's Nate channel. And Pikachu, you know, she's still deciding right now. She just feel good coming up and giving her opinion. But if she want to make a channel, she will. If she don't, she won't. It's cool. We're gonna support her either way. But I'm gonna do a show with them on Sundays so they can get their voices out there. You know, we all trying to help each other out. So
speaking of shows, me and B, the Chicago Connection. You know what I'm saying? The Chicago Connect. We got something coming up cooking for y'all.
That's fire.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna cover all Chicago sports. Everything that's happening in Chicago, from the Blackhawks all the way to the Cubs, because Cubs just won 2 straight. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Cubs.
Shout out to the Cubs. I like that. That's fire. That's fire, bro, Claude. I like that for both of y'all.
I mean, I'm a sports savant. I love sports. I'm all about sports. Of course, basketball was my first love. You know what I'm saying? And
you were soft because you ain't play football.
Hey, I did play football for.
I'm messing with you. Your story.
For 2 games. The second game, freshman year, you know, I'm pretty fast. Jump for the ball, get hit, and all I saw was sky, like the Chicago sky.
You had a premonition. You was like, it's gonna be a team.
That game, in the middle of the game, after that hit, I took off my helmet, I took off my jersey, my shoulder pads on the sideline, left with my t-shirt, and then I gave them the bottoms the next day. That was it. During the game. That was during the game. I do not like football. That type of contact.
I'm with you. I'm not a football guy. I don't like. I don't
want nobody punching me in my face, and I don't like nobody.
You can't handle it, huh, bro, Claude?
Oh no, ain't no handle. Ain't no handle to that. You know what I'm saying? I told you, y'all. My uncle is John Rouser. You know what I mean?
He can't give it to him raw.
He play. Hey, I ain't giving nowhere. Hey, pause. Nowhere near.
My son and his dad both played.
No,
that's their sport.
My uncle called me soft too, so it's all right. I took it. He said I couldn't take it.
Hey, let's get B Sports Buzz at 300 people. Where you at, B? How many you need to get to 300?
Y'all come over there, man. Y'all stop playing. Y'all stop playing. So here go my take.
Hey, listen, everybody go subscribe to B Sports Buzz right now. Everybody on X. At 27, she had 274. Everybody on X right now. Come on, guys. Everybody on X. Everybody on YouTube. Everybody from it. If you want one of our channels on this panel and you ain't subscribed to B Sports Buzz, go subscribe right now. Let's get her to 300, man.
Shout out to my baby ADP Creations. You already know. Y'all got to go over there and y'all hit the subscribe and like button. ADP.
Listen, I don't know why ADP don't describe. She need to start doing our backgrounds.
Yeah.
Come on, ADP. We got to get you. We got to get you in the fold. You part of this thing too, ADP. You need to start customizing our backgrounds. Come on now. I want one of them Camilla Cadosos or Angel Reese's on my background. Come on, ADP.
I'll put it up there. I'll put it up in there and stay.
And then Bro Claude, she do that. Then we could really start promote like this. This is from, you know what I mean? This background. This the artwork. This artwork is from ADP art. Come on, ADP. What we doing, ADP? Come on.
That's right. So I'm gonna land my plane. I'm gonna fly and then I'm gonna land quick because I got to get out of here. Listen, I gotta do some shea butter, y'all. I'm gonna be up all night long. God, dog. So
just drink one of the what's the things you sell? The moss.
The sea moss?
Yeah, just drink one of the sea moss to give you energy.
Yeah, you know, I got the tonic. I already hit it, baby. I put it in my tea. Yeah, I put it in my tea. My wife ain't here, so I can't really use it the way I like it. But anyway.
Okay.
Hey, Lakeisha. I guess he can give it to him, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get Bro Claude a babysitter.
Hey, no, they don't. No, I got my grandbaby around here. She be running crazy. I know y'all. Hey, look at the last video I just did. She running around this motherfucker. Excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. Throwing glitter all over the house. Pink glitter all over the house, in the background and everything. She done got some glitter. They done set it down. You don't sit that down with a 2.5-year-old toddler. That's absolutely everywhere. So anyway, we've been sweeping glitter up all day long and putting a little mop to the floor. Anyway, so I'm gonna say this to y'all. You gotta accept Jeff P for who he is. Accept him for who he is. Accept Peggy Leosha for who he is. You know what the name is. So we gotta accept him for who he is. Me personally, Teaspoon, he started turning me off. He pissed me off with Teaspoon. He actually pissed me off.
You said he started to turn you on?
I say off.
Okay.
Hey, yo.
Paul. Anyway, he started turning me off of me thinking that he's a good GM that we need. Kennedy Carter, he took me through hell and back with Kennedy Carter because that's one of my favorite players, right? Everybody already know. I ain't got to tell everybody. Everybody know what I feel about Kennedy Carter. I ain't got to go over it. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. You know, is that boat, the boat has sailed. I told y'all what I told y'all, and I know what I know. Angel Reese is already, they got it in the news that she's looking in the northern suburbs to buy a house out there where Mike was. You got what I'm saying? Out there, you know what I mean? So she's here to stay. I told y'all, as much as all this talk y'all was pissing me off, saying she gonna roll, she's gonna leave. No, you pissing me off. You just want me to crash out.
Listen, I'm gonna hold off. Hey, I'm not cutting you off, but I just want to say this real quick. I'm gonna hold off my Angel Reese next destination videos. I'm gonna wait to see how this thing go before I start releasing it. Before I start doing that content.
Yeah, she ain't going nowhere. She 10 toes down because she want to bring a championship here to Chicago, because her being in Chicago for the last year, she got to see what basketball really means to this city, right, B? What basketball really means, and she got to see the legendary of the basketball ship.
She loved that city. She loved Chicago.
City. So this here is a city where she said that she wanted to do the same thing that Michael Jordan done for the city. And I believe that she has enough. She's not weak and gonna go and, you know what I mean, go off. I believe she wants to do 1, 2, 3, 4 championships with Chicago and try to match Mike, because that's the type of player she is.
I agree with that.
She's concrete. So dealing with that and knowing that I don't have, you know what I mean, I don't have all these content creators trying to get her to move and leave Chicago because bad shit is happening. No, the real players stand 10 toes down. Real soldiers don't sit and complain. They adapt to what it is and still get money, man. So the thing is, everybody talk about their hustle, but if you ain't hit the block, soldier, you ain't hustle. So this whole piece right here is about what we're going to be this year. You're going to be surprised. I was pissed off that night that the third pick, Baby B, she already know I love my guards. Everybody on this panel know me. I love my guards. I love my guards. I love my guards. And then he took us out of the Olivia Miles sweepstake. I was pissed off. But him getting Ariel Atkins kind of healed the wound as I went to sleep. And I thought about what she do on defense. And she was there 5 years straight on defensive teams. You got what I'm saying? And she didn't won a chip on championship teams. And she knows how to score and know how to make her and create her own shot. I'm all right with that. I'll take that to the chin. We got 3 more to go. But what I will say is that Jeff P, your punk ass still on the goddamn clock. I'm watching you. We here in Chicago. We want what we want. We want a championship goddamn team. We want it, and you got to deliver it. If you ain't up to the job, Jeff P, just resign right now. Because I'm telling you, we only coming to that stadium for Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso. Mainly Angel. But it's okay. We there for Camila too in her development, and I believe that she gonna come back and do her thing. But make no mistake about it. Chicago Sky will see championship pedigree in the next year or so. They're going to go far in the playoffs. They're going to surprise y'all because Kia Nurse is not no joke. Rebecca Allen knows what's going down. Listen, every last one of these.
Speak on it.
You know what I
Talk
like?
your shit.
That's right. You know what I like? I like that Jeff Pagliosha used his Chicago hat and went down there to the Madison Street and talked to Don Juan. And he say, Don, how do you pimp? He say, Don Juan say, you tell all them bitches when they come up in here, you tell them it's only one queen. And you tell them that they got their roles. And they gonna come in here and play their role. From the bottom bitch to the top bitch. You tell them all.
Okay.
What they gotta do. Because there's only one queen in Chicago. And her name is Angel Reese. I'm telling y'all straight up. No disrespect. No disrespect. I'm just telling y'all that Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky are coming up on the championship, man. And I appreciate every single. I appreciate. I'm about to land right now. I appreciate every single veteran that came to this city and underneath Jeff Pagliosha going and recruiting them and saying that they want to play under our girls. I appreciate that, and I think that is a formula. Because I'm a winner. That's a formula to win. That's it. I land my plane.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand the pimping, and you saying Jeff P is out here pimping us, bro, Claude? Is that what you're trying to say?
He spoke to me.
They all know the script. They all look. They all know the script. They all said it in every. Listen, I appreciate Rebecca Allen. I appreciate Kia Nurse. I appreciate Ariel Atkins. She out there, listen, with an open mind, out there playing with Angel, getting to know Angel, seeing what's going on with Angel, and then of course she attaching herself. So
yeah, because she didn't have to do it. She could have waited till the season started, you know.
It says, in Jeff P, I trust. Remember, the Bulls fans dislike the GM Jerry Krause. And Krause brought 6 championship rosters to our city. Yes, he did. So listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna give y'all one lesson, and then I'm gonna leave it alone. They hit the roof, B. This is for you, and you can ask your peoples about this, B. They hit the roof when they took in Scottie Pippen. Oh, they was like this bomb. They got this bomb from a 4th grade school in Arkansas. What is they doing? They was going nuts. But guess what? He was the 2nd best player of all time on the Chicago Bulls. In that team, they all wasn't no all-stars. Everybody wasn't no all-stars, and they won 3 with that team. Then they got another 3 with a whole nother team of so-called bums. So I appreciate it. Dennis Rodman was trying to kill himself the year before. That's facts. And he came over here with a mental state of he just want to play basketball and he want to be free and he want to win again because they said he was washed and he was crazy, just like somebody we talk about. But anyway, they said that he was crazy and nobody wants him. And he came and he cried. When y'all go look at the championship game when they won the last game of the championship the first year Dennis Rodman was here. He was crying like a baby because they said he was washed and he was crazy. He'll never win anything. He's a big time loser, and he's a person that needs to be in an insane asylum. So I don't buy into all of that stuff that's being said about my girl, But I told y'all I'm not gonna bring it up. I'm a Kennedy Carter fan forever. That's just wherever she landed. I'm cheering her on, and that's my baby Bob. I'm done.
I'm still over here trying to figure out how I got pimped, but you know, that's what I was over here doing. You just running through my mind, bro, Claude.
Don Juan. He went down there on Madison.
He went on Madison.
Don Juan.
What Jeff P did was led y'all to one fountain, let y'all drink a little bit,
Hey B,
and went somewhere else.
If you let them go, they're gonna keep going. You been getting letting them.
B, we gotta
listen, they done let bro. I don't know if y'all noticed this. I ain't say nothing. First of all, that was all beautiful what you were saying, bro, Claude. I ain't got nothing. I don't got nothing against what you were saying, but y'all don't let bro Claude say I'm a land 3 times and it helped him gas up. He can refuel. He landed again, and then Lakeisha say something, he gas right back. Hey B, we gonna be in forever, B. Get in the show, B.
In the show, B. Tell us what your final thought, B.
So look, we appreciate. We got 1578 right now. We have 1578. We almost made it to 1600. My second time going live. We almost made it to 1600. The second time.
You special, B.
I appreciate all y'all for coming out, rocking with us.
That's what you
everybody
bring
on
to
the panel, rocking with everybody on the panel. I appreciate all the eyes from YouTube to Twitter to Facebook. We appreciate it all. We do. We just need y'all to go subscribe to the channel scrolling at the bottom of the screen. We need y'all to go subscribe because that's the only way we're gonna be able to continue to do this. We need y'all to subscribe. Again, we thank y'all for being here with us tonight. Y'all ain't gotta go home, but
get the hell up out of
here. We'll be back next Wednesday, and again, subscribe and cut on the notification to all the panel pages because we all go live at different times on different days. So yeah, y'all ain't gotta go home, but y'all gotta get the hell up out of here. Have a good night. Be safe.
All right, love y'all, man. Love y'all.
We out.
I ain't going on Madison tonight.